Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is SKTV coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. My name is Sekou Kene. As always, we are here today to keep you informed as promised. We said even on our non-show days, we will come on if necessary. We have a lot going on currently, specifically with more focus on Grand Bassa County. Uh, right now, we have a whole lot going on. So we decided to come on today and keep you informed as to what is going on in the political space within the Republic of Liberia. So I want to encourage each and every one of you to share the show. It's important. It's very, very, very important. So if you're watching on YouTube, I want to say welcome. Just saying, King King Hania Flomo, Judah. I want to say welcome. And I want to say welcome to everybody. I want to encourage you to share the show. If you are on YouTube, subscribe. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe. And you haven't shared the show yet, if you just got on here, please go ahead and share the show. We have a lot of information to share with you. We have a lot to talk about. And things are getting heated. Uh, things are heating up very, 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 very. Uh, what this person name? Kun what? I will call your first name Kun Dante. The last name I say Chrysofico. Chrysofico. Kun Chrysofico, welcome to SKTV. Yeah. Yen Big Boy Yen. Welcome. Everybody welcome. Trust me. I want to encourage you to share the show. And I want to say welcome to Darcy Davis, Benedict Brown. Welcome, everybody. I want to encourage you to share the show. Uh, Somebody says you play the song. Which song is that? Uh, please share the show. I don't know the song this person is referring to. But yes, I would want to encourage you to share the show. We will play some of the audio and video. Shiata says I never call her name. I never call her name. You're the first person I always call. Shiata Townsend, you are one of the best. We appear here, all the writing name you can do on Facebook, when you appear here, you look so shy. Beautiful though, but you look so shy. But sister, I call everybody name, you know now. Orita, welcome. Orita is one of the stakeholders. Ben Zonga Kamara, the one Bassa Manungo man. Ben Zonga me, the guy, the boy then that was born in Benzon. Yeah, Ben Zonga, welcome. Amos, welcome. Lenuel Davis, welcome. Jackson, I like to want to pronounce the full name. Nakaye Patrick. Jackson Nakaye Patrick, welcome. Alexander Boniface Emmanuel Higgs, welcome. Father Joseph, welcome. Wantil M. Clark, welcome. My brother and friend from all the way Paris, France, Mr. Steve H. Cromer, welcome. And Frank Mosek, welcome. And again, John Yedier, welcome. Sheikh Faliku from all the way in Europe there too, welcome. Trust me, folks, whenever you come here, you say hi to all, we would like to recognize you. We'll not be able to do everybody, but trust me, once we come across your name, as fast as possible, we'll try to recognize sending people. Okay. Prince, the man who got the longest name every day, they got him change his name on Facebook. So if you're looking for him to hack him, you're not getting. Because if you're looking for a boy, you go to see Prince. My own brother Musa, I mean Fatima Kroma. That's my own brother there, my own little brother. From all the way Las Vegas. I don't know if you stay in New York or Las Vegas, but the last time I checked, my brother was in Las Vegas. Musa, welcome. And Yvonne, what's the last name? Keep it okay. EU, welcome. I want to say welcome everybody. And I want to say welcome. Some people that they think I mean going fast, fast. Other people come in and they just keeping people up. So I can't keep up with the names that are on here. Yeah, but Nya, Gombling, Tico, Vulole, welcome. I'm sorry when I mutilate your name. I just have to try to call everybody's name. Yeah. And Tapistra. Huh. Somebody need there's some people kill me. Smith, that we are. Welcome, Smith. Jamanati Mamadi Sako. You know, those kind of thing easy for me when I'm going near. I can easily pronounce the man going near because I know Jamanati one way me. Jamanati me tan chief. Tan chief, welcome. Today, somebody Maurice Johnson, welcome. Today is Friday. We normally don't come on Friday, but we want to encourage you to share the show. But while you're sharing the show, I have an audio here to play for you. We got a lot of different audio to play. Some of you have watched some of this audio already. Some of you are yet to watch it. You want to hear from the house's mouth. Augustine K. Flomo, welcome. Sandy Anderson, welcome. You know, I love SKTV fans, man. Well, to be honest with you, you guys are the best. You, whether we announce or not, once we come on, you come on. But the only thing you can do for me to satisfy me good is to share the show. Come on now. This person say watching off from Ukraine. Are you sure, man? If you're in Ukraine, man, be safe. Be safe. The other person, first name, I want not even trust her to something with the last name say Liberia. Because it look like see you see or Ulysses, whatever that is. I'm sorry, but I want to say welcome. And Rosalind Dix, welcome. I want to say welcome to everybody. A lot of people don't share the show. And that was the Plumley plug and me man. Elton, Teddy, Kanga, welcome. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending where you are. So continue to share the show. Let me do this. Let me play this audio for you. You hear from the house's mouth. The gentleman, the former representative who said he is the chairperson of Cummings Team Cummings in Grand Bassa County. He's telling the Liberian people what is going on in Grand Bassa County. We will also play the audio where the new rising star in Liberia, Councillor Charles Bronsky, in her reaction to the allegation by Daniel Sando that she controls or she manipulates or coerced Joseph Nima Boakai not picking up, Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence as his running mate. She's reacting to it. We're going to play the video as well. Welcome to my Oma, Miata, Stella, Harin. Welcome. And who else, man? A lot of people. Oh, Emmanuel Bros, welcome. See, those that are watching us on YouTube, if you don't write, I'll not see your name. Yeah, but again, Toby Wilson, welcome. So, like I told you, we don't normally come on Friday, but we come on every day when need be. We want to make sure we are on when you are ready to come on. So that's why when we come on, we encourage you to share the show. Let's do this right here. Let's do this real quick, so that those of you who let me do this right here, right now. So you see the gentleman here on the screen. This man here is former Representative Baron Brown. He is the one saying that he is the chairman of Team Cummings in Grand Bassa County. He was the one that was sent on the mission. But you may hear a lot of speculation from X, Y, and Z. Miata Nakena, welcome. That's my own sister right there from the richest part of Liberia. Speaking of California and from the Bay Area, they call it the Bay Area. That means that if you live in the Bay Area, that means your hand must be tall or long. You can't reach any places. Mr. Joseph Conto, welcome, my own brother there. That man must say, guys, so now go to settle because the man guys want a story, want a huge story, very, very moving story. When I listen to Joseph Conto on the phone, I shed tears. But the man don't want to come publicly to come and tell the Liberian people that story. That story is so disheartening. But again, Abraham passed away. Welcome to SKTV. Agnes Barkley Young, welcome to SKTV. The people that are easy to call, I can pronounce their name easily with precision, with clear, loud and clear. Ton Okalawan, I'm sorry. Okalawan, I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce your name good. But yes, Ton Okalawan, welcome. Yeah, share the show. Let's play this video right here. So you listen to this while you're sharing the show. And those of you who are not sharing the show, Zola Wesley, welcome. That's one of the best person on this platform. She always share. She will say, me, but I don't send money over and share. My own joy that she share. And I love that. So yes, indeed, I want to say welcome to everybody that is here. We will share the show. Well, listen to this gentleman right here while you're sharing the show. Listen, very important, very, very, very important.
Thank you. Today you are part of the consultative meeting. Share with us what is consultation or what was the conversation there and what's the outcome?
Well, today is a day that has to do with the.
Anyway, before I play the video, we have to give courtesy to the station that we are playing this video from. It's called Oblige TV in Grand Bassa County. We have to give this now our video. It is their video, but we are playing it. And to do so, we have to give them the courtesy that we are playing their video. This is not video made by SGTV, but the video is on their page. And anything that is shared publicly is meant to be used by public. However, by way of courtesy, we want to recognize Oblige TV for being the one making this video. We want to make sure we are, good on that before we continue with the video. So listen to it.
Thank you.
Today you are part of the consultative meeting. Share with us what is consultation or what was the conversation there and what's the outcome?
Well, today is a day that has to do with the nurturing the open democracy that we have, citizen participations in the democratic process. As you are aware, a few days ago, the EMC, the CPP, decided to fetch for one of the sons or daughters from Grand Bassa County on the ticket of the CPP. Based on some consultation, we have decided and concluded to make recommendations. And those recommendations was our political leader, Senator Lawrence, Dr. Finney, and that of the Councillor Charlene Mama Bromsky. That committee that was set up by EMC narrowed down to her name. And when she was approached, traditionally, she decided to come back to the people of Grand Bassa County, especially the supporters and well-wishers. We met at a church yesterday, And the response we got from all of those that were invited was in the positive. We met with cross sections of pastors in Grand Bassa today at the Gospel League Church. All of the informations, all of what they said was supportive of outgoing and running league. Today, what have been exhibited in our meeting is a clear indication that the deal is sealed, that indeed the supporters of Paul and that of Liberty Party and the people of Grand Bassa County have spoken. They have agreed for her to go on the ticket of the CPP. And so I'm convinced that for more than 50 years, in 1935, Grand Bassa County produced uh, the first vice president of the Republic of Liberia. Grand Bassa County is the second county in the Republic of Liberia, and for more than 175 years, the existence of government, we have had just a vice president. And so this day, we have decided, the people of Bassa have decided, that look, this election, it is all about what is in there for Bassa. This election is all about Bassa being represented on the table of the national table where the cake of the country is divided. And it derives their strength from what has been introduced by the CDC-led government. Most of the people in the authority, in the three branches of government, they are all, in fact, the three branches of government is headed by people from the Southeast. You have all of the ministers, the chief justice of the Republic Library for the Southeast, the speaker of the House of Representatives for the Southeast. Then you have the executive is headed by somebody from the Southeast. And so we have seen the people of Bassa, the head of, and what I'm saying will be a buttress by the 27th. The 27th of this month, when the pronouncement is to be made officially, great thing will happen. I can just tell you one. If you touch the head of any pastor, the head of Soko will be in your hand, because the number of people that would converge here will be beyond the imagination of our people. Now, we raised up 157. You will have more people coming here because the Bassa-speaking counties with great education. The Bassa people will come from Monrovia, the Bassa people will come from Riverside, from Weedoro, from Nima County, from Cape Man. You know, they just need it. And so they play with this jam pack. I can tell any Bassoran, this time is our time to produce a vice president. You know, the vice president is just a stone throw presidency, just a stone throw distance away from the presidencies of the Republic of Liberia.
Earlier on, you invited that the councillor go out, representative for this district. What's the hope of the many supporters she earlier on gathered in electoral district of Grand Bassa?
That's a very beautiful question. Let this information go forth. Those who resolve to have had her as the representatives, they still have that power of authority that qualifies them is a voting card. And so we are, and let me be on the record, we are going to put a candidate in the stead of her, and that candidate will win. Nobody should fool anyone that because the councillor, Charlie Bromskin, is not in the race, it's a clear indication that this place is open. This place is a no-go zone when it comes to the representation. For whether you equipping, whether you are from the ruling party, whether you from the Unity Party, Liberty Party, legacy will take the representative positions in this country.
Sometimes what the electorate saw in her may not be in a person that you'll be presenting. So what giving the confidence that in the whatever whoever you put up will win this district?
She did not bring something to the table beside what the platform of the Liberty Party that the people believe in. So the person that we bring to is somebody who is going to thread the path of the Liberty Party.
Finally, before we leave you, what could be the special remarks to
I want to use
citizen?
this occasion by closing. There would never have been any time so demanding in the body politics of Liberia, ye Grand Bassa candidate in this time that we are going to produce a female vice president coming from Bassa. And just quickly, uh, send the instability got over in this country. No political party have won with two men. And so I can tell Unity Party to go sleep.
So Laura comes from Bassa. She'll be supporting the Boaka Kontike and Councillor Bronsky
Senator
will be
Lauren is
supporting
our
Kumi.
goose.
Guse is a political battle now
Senator Lauren
in the county.
is our goose. Senator Lauren is our goose. The goose cannot sell herself. We are the one who have been propagating what Senator Lawrence believes in.
We say ours, and who are you referring to?
I'm referring to the Liberty Party. And so you have both of the Liberty Party in here. I said a campaign manager for Senator Lawrence before when she won. I was one of the strong players. I was a spokesperson for her campaign that she just won. And so you saw all of us on this side. And what Senator Lawrence and others did here was a complete political charade. Complete political charade because Bassa was represented here. They brought adults that never made no remark. How can Senator Lawrence endorse Joseph Boakai with all the accusation of the stakeholder of the country? This is what this lady has proven today. And you will see when they're making a nomination here, you will find out that the stakeholder, the custodian of the land, will be represented here. So you will not bring people here and say, well, I endorse you. And who should need our daughter, our rescue mother?
Politically, how prepared are you to?
Let me say this. Just in case you may miss this video, I'm going to play again for all of you to listen from the start. It's only 5 minutes. Then we have another video of Councillor Charlene Bronsky herself reacting to the allegation by Daniel Sando, accusing her of controlling, coercion, controlling Joseph Nima Boakai. She is very furious. She expressed herself in a way that, you will not believe it. But again, those of you that missed this particular video that we are watching right now, I want you to continue to watch it. Because most of you came on in the past maybe 5 or 6 minutes. Those of you that were not here when I recognized people, Ruth Robert Kwemba, my sister, is here. And let me see again, those that were not here, now they have written something. Tricon M90, welcome. Nelson Freeman, welcome. Vincent P. Kia, welcome. Pape Piwo, welcome. I'm sorry. Say Jacob, welcome. I want to make sure at least I'm not calling anybody about our tribe. Yeah, and Pauline Colley, welcome. And Sekou Omar Talawali, welcome. Toshman A. Sharif, welcome. Mefi Deko, welcome. Mama, you can play Saga? Mefi Deko, they are dying. I like you. Mefi Deko, welcome. Moses Colley, welcome. Yes, James Wozy, welcome. James Wozy say I shouldn't call your name again. I will call you only play the time. James Wozy, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Please continue to share the show. Nancy Ruth Anderson, one of the best of our platform, welcome. And Joe N. Tiawe, welcome. Bill Carson, welcome. Quincy KB, welcome. Kroma Dauda, welcome. And Africans, Nathan, welcome. Mohammed Enzador, my own brother and friend from Minnesota, welcome. Mohammed Enzador is one of the heavyweight in the Madingo community. He's one of the former leaders of our community. Welcome, Mr. Dollar. Love Hopkins, welcome. J. Robert B. Bull, welcome. Stephen Collins, welcome. Jackson Spears, welcome. Ah, all my people that are here today, oh my God. Frank Davis, welcome. So again, I'm going to go ahead and play this. As we're speaking, people are coming, people are joining us on the fast. I can't even keep up, calling everybody's name. Jeremiah S. To Colon, welcome. Augustine S. Bobo, welcome. Yes, J. Roy, welcome. Togba Woplo, welcome from California. You know what? Let me play the video. I mean, the video so you can listen to this guy. When you finish listening to this man, what he's telling you now about what is going on in Grand Bassa County, then we'll play the video of Charlene Bronskin herself, when she is in this particular the same meeting that this man is talking about, there where she is expressing herself. Go ahead and listen to this former representative, Baron Brown, who is the chairperson of Team Cummins in Grand Bassa County. I mean, from what this man is saying, I don't know if you can believe it or not, but it seems like the people of Grand Bassa County are sending different message, than what we are hearing from other people. Because somebody told me yesterday, oh, no, they think not going to go anywhere. The woman, yeah, she can't even win. I don't know, it's a Talkman Street, what kind of street in Buchanan there, But the reaction I'm getting, because I listened to one of the talk shows today, when the people were calling, that was not favorable. Some of them were very disrespectful to Senator Yomle Kanga. And some of them were saying, oh, she can't even rescue the country. She can't even rescue her party. She can't really, some people, I'm talking about people that were calling there on the talk show there in Grand Bassa County. Some of them were very disrespectful. There were a few people that came out to defend her, which I like. But most of the people that called in, they were not favorable to what, I was hearing. They were telling people how, Yomble would not be a factor to their decision, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but listen to this video.
Thank you.
Today you are part of the consultative meeting. Share us what this consultation or what was the conversation there and what's the outcome?
Well, today is a day that has to do with the nurturing the open democracy that we have, citizen participations in the democratic process. As you are aware, a few days ago, the AMC, the CPP, decided to fetch for one of the sons or daughters from Grand Bassa County on the ticket of the CPP. And based on some consultation, we have decided and concluded to make recommendations. Those recommendations was our political leader, Senator Lawrence, Dr. Finney, and that of the Councillor Charlene Mama Bromsky. That committee that was set up by AMC narrowed down to her name. And when she was approached, traditionally, she decided to come back to the people of Grand Bassa County, especially the supporters and well-wishers. We met at a church yesterday, and the response we got from all of those that were invited was in the positive. We met with cross sections of pastors in Grand Bassa today at the Gospel League Church. All of the information, all of what they said was supportive of how going and running it. Today, what are being exhibited in our meeting is a clear indication that the deal is sealed, that indeed the supporters of her and that of Liberty Party and the people of Grand Bassa County have spoken. They have agreed for her to go on the ticket of the CPP. And so I'm convinced that for more than 50 years, in 1935, Grand Bassa County produced uh, the first vice president of the Republic of Liberia. Grand Bassa County is the second county in the Republic of Liberia, and for more than 175 years, the existence of government, we have had just a vice president. And so this day, we have decided, the people of Bassa have decided, that look, this election, it is all about what is in there for Bassa. This election is all about Bassa being represented on the table of the national table where the cakes of the country is divided. And it derives their strength from what has been introduced by the CDC-led government. Most of the people in authority, in the three branches of government, they are all, in fact, the three branches of government is headed by people from the Southeast. You have all of the ministers, the chief justice of the Republic Library for the Southeast, the speaker of the House of Representatives for the Southeast. Then you have the executive is headed by somebody from the Southeast. And so we have seen the people of Bassa, the head of, and what I'm saying will be a buttress by the 27th. The 27th of this month, when the pronouncement is to be made officially, great thing will happen. I can just tell you one. If you touch the head of any pastor, the head of Soko will be in your hand, because the number of people that would converge here will be beyond the imagination of our people. Now, we raised up 157. You will have more people coming here because the Bassa-speaking counties with great education. The Bassa people will come from Monrovia, the Bassa people will come from Riverside, from Wedowo, from Nima County, from Cape Man. You know, it just name it. And so they play with this jam-packed. I can tell any Bassoran, this time is our time to produce a vice president. You know, the vice president is just a stone throw presidency, just a stone throw distance away from the presidencies of the Republic of Liberia.
Earlier on, you envisaged that the councillor go out, representative for this district. What's the hope of the many supporters she earlier on gathered in electoral district to Grand Bassa?
That's a very beautiful question. Let this information go forth. Those who resolve to have had her as the representatives, they still have that power of authority that qualifies them is a voting card. And so we are, and let me be on the record, we are going to put a candidate in the stead of her, and that candidate will win. Nobody should fool anyone that because the councillor, Charlie Bromsky, is not in the race, it's a clear indication that this place is open. This place is a no-go zone when it comes to the representation. For whether you equipping, whether you are from the ruling party, whether you from the Unity Party, Liberty Party, Legacy will take the representative positions in this country.
Sometimes what the electorate saw in her may not be in that person that you'll be presenting. So what giving the confidence that in the whatever whoever you put up will win this district?
She did not bring something to the table besides what the platform of the Liberty Party that the people believe in. So the person that we bring to is somebody who is going to thread the path of the Liberty Party.
Finally, before we leave you, what could be the special remarks to
I
the
want to use
citizens?
this occasion by closing. There would never have been any time so demanding in the body politics of Liberia, Grand Bassa candidate than this time that we are going to produce a female vice president coming from Bassa. And just quickly, uh, send the instability got over in this country. No political party have won with two men. And so I can tell Unity Party to go sleep.
So Laura comes from Bassa. She'll be supporting the Boaka Kontike and
Senator Lauren?
Councillor Bronski
Senator
will be
Lauren is
supporting
our
Kumi.
goose.
Kuse is a political battle now
Senator Lauren
in the country.
is our goose. Senator Lauren is our goose. The goose cannot sell herself. We are the one who have been propagating what Senator Lawrence believes in.
We say ours, and who are you referring to?
I'm referring to the Liberty Party. And so you have both of the Liberty Parties in here. I said a campaign manager for Senator Lawrence before when she won. I was one of the strong players. I was a spokesperson for her campaign that she just won. And so you saw all of us on this side. And what Senator Lawrence and others did here was a complete political charade. Complete political charade. Because Bassa was represented here. They brought adults that never made no remark. How can Senator Lawrence endorse Joseph Boakai with all the accusation of the stakeholder of the country? This is what this lady has proven today. And you will see when they're making a nomination here, you will find out that the stakeholder, the custodian of the land, will be represented here. So you will not bring people here and say, well, I endorse you. And who should need our daughter, our rescue mother?
Politically, how prepared are you to measure political arms as it relates to these elections?
Well, in fact, in the first place, I am the chairman of Team Cummings of Grand Bassa. So, a few months from now, when I speak to you, I will be speaking to you in a different capacity. I am prepared as head of Team Cummings to produce the vice president of the Republic of Liberia and to produce a representative of the Commonwealth. We are going to give somebody that is able to make that representation, somebody who is from amongst the people. We are not going to bring somebody who the people cannot get to. And so, few days from now, you will hear from us and we'll bring somebody. I'm telling you, we are going to put somebody on the ticket.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So, there you hear it. We have, some of these information we like to share it with you because we don't just want to come here and say, they say, we hear say, they say. We like to bring the people themselves directly, the sources. As a matter of fact, SKTV is working on bringing some of these people, including this man that was just speaking, on the show here to ask him to give us a clearer picture wherein we can interact, ask him to tell us what is actually going on, and some of the question mark that people are, putting out there. Some people who are questioning his account. So we will bring a necessary. Somebody said no sound. Can you hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me. Because this person that says no sound, I'm not sure what's going on with that. Yeah, so somebody said no sound, but I believe. Oh, hold on. Let me know if you can hear me, man. Somebody said no sound. Can you hear me loud and clear? So the person that said no sound, I don't know. Okay. So let's play this here. Yeah, people can hear me. Okay, thank you. Thank you, everybody. So yes, listen.
Living room of Honorable Joseph Numa Boakai and told him not to pick Yummy. I myself, I heard Daniel Sando say on Abidjan, not they say, he said it is a wickedness. It is a more divisive tactic that is meant to destroy Joseph Boyka, Honorable Joseph Boyka. It's meant to belittle and minimize Senator Namdi Lawrence, and the intent was to destroy any political future I will have in this district and in the country. In 2017, there were a group calling themselves United Bassa Citizens Against Bromsky Election. But I say to you today, Daniel Sando is more destructive, he is more wicked, he is more divisive than any of those people who went against Bromsky. Let me tell you why. And we condemn what they did. They went from Bassa to Bong to Nima, and they said, do not vote for Councillor Bromsky. Today, some of them are our friends and brothers. They have explained to me they regret doing that. They explained to me that my father called them and they met with Councillor Bromsky in Hotel Buchanan before the elections, and they reconciled and said what they did was wrong and they are sorry. I have done nothing to these people. In December 10th, the day before my rally, my mother, the widow of Councillor Charles Walker Bromsky, came to Buchanan City for our rally. The same man who is the spokesperson in our senator's office, my big sister office, went on the radio and said to the Bassa people, do not go out tomorrow. Liberty Party is not endorsing a candidate. They have tried to destroy my political future from the day I stepped foot into Grand Bassa County. But the God that we serve and the people of this county have said no to divisive politics. I have never. The Bassa people are tired of divisive politics. Yes. He is not a man from Bassa, but everything he comes here on our radio station and he's fighting me and beating me. It's not truth. It does not bode well for Senator Lawrence. She is my big sister. I want to say clearly today and unequivocally, and I hope that Honorable Joseph Newman Boyka can hear me talking, because I know he himself will come on the radio. I have never sat in the living room with Honorable Boyka. Number one, with Bassa, me and Bassa never went to a Boyka house together. Number two, when I went to visit Uncle Joe, at no point in time did we talk about Senator Lawrence or his vice presidential candidate. Who am I that the Honorable Joseph Newman Boyka will come to me and say, Charlie Bromsky, what do you think? You think I should take Nyomdi? Does it make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? And number two, the senator was very close to him. She is supporting him. What influence do I have over him that she will not have more influence? He will listen to me, he will listen to her. And number three, if I had conversation with Honorable Joseph Boyka, it would have been Uncle Joe supports me in the district. It will not be Uncle Joe don't carry me. So their wickedness needs to stop. Bassa, it's a new generation of Bassonians. That divisive, that the wicked tactics that you had that keeping our county down. I want you to look at the people in this audience. There are seditious here. There are Liberty Party here. There are UP people here. There are young and old, because we are tired of the same old politics. We are ready to elevate Grand Bassa to another level. And nothing will stop us. Let's just say we should stay in the district. If we stay in the district and we win, I will go to Matthew Joe, staff us. I will say, come work with us. If we decide we are not going, that we will be the vice standard bearer to CPP. I can tell you, we will win. We will win with resounding numbers, because a new Grand Bassa will come on board and will support our endeavors. But I never met me and Honorable Joe, but I never talked about Nyomdi. I believe what happened. I believe that when Unity Party was doing their survey, because they had to do polling, they had to do assessment, I believe they looked at Bassa. They said, is there a united Grand Bassa? Wasn't God? Bromsky, Kanda Lawrence, Bauer Brown, all of these people, Matthew Joe, Jason Willie, how about you? I believe that they did an assessment and they said, is Grand Bassa together? If we choose someone from Grand Bassa, what would the numbers look like? But to say that I am.
Well, so this is interesting. So if you guys want me to play the video back before uh going, we can do that. No sound. Uh, I'm not sure what's going on
So
with that. 1 second. So if you guys want me, we got to do this. So yes. So this is fiery. It's crazy. It's crazy. Somebody say, oh, she's being so she's shouting, she's loud, blah blah blah. I think she is showing her strength. She's showing that she's capable, she's eloquent, and she can defend herself. Imagine the kind of divisive politics that she's speaking of. And she was very, very um, clear, very, very unequivocal to tell the world who is being behind this divisive politics. And she's preaching peace. And she's giving assurance. She's giving assurance to the people of Grand Bassa County and Liberia that if she is choosing to be the one, if her people decide that she should run for to be the VP running mate in the CPP, she said they will win resoundingly. I don't know. I mean, I'm not there. I don't live in Bassa. And sometimes when you're passionate about certain things, you will come across certain people as being emotional, temperamental, disrespectful, yes, loud. But we the men, most of our brothers, they will never be satisfied whatever a woman does. Well, when she was going to be like speaking so soft, like, oh, why she's so weak. They will not be able to campaign. But now she's speaking with strength, with more passion. The same guys again are saying, oh, she knows they got to teach her how to talk. Can you imagine this lady being a practicing lawyer, not just a lawyer, but a practicing lawyer for almost 18 years? She is also someone who was able to have her own law firm. If you count women in Liberia, I don't think you can count more than 5 professionally accomplished women in Liberia and count her out. This is the lady that looks the entire country when she went to take the bar test to at least elevate her status from an attorney to counselor at law, from attorney at law to counselor at law. You want to teach her how to talk? Come on now. These people, they're professional when it comes to talking. They speak to the environment, they speak to the people, the audience. So there's nobody can really teach her how to talk. She can teach you how to talk. But some guys, they can't just stand strong women. I've seen it in so many occasions, in our organizations, in our communities, in government. A lot of guys, they can't stand women, especially strong women. Some guys can feel somehow, disrespectful when a woman speak with strength. They feel like woman has to talk like that. But forgetting to know that we are in different century. This is different time. And you living in a diaspora, living in the Western world, having those kind of mindset is embarrassing. Anything man can do, woman can do it too. This is a different world now. As a matter of fact, if you realize in school, there are some women that can be very, very bright. They can do better than a lot of guys. A lot of girls can be sharp in school. When you're taking tests, they'll go cha 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 cha. In a split second, they're done. We, the men and some will be scratching our head. But at the same time, I think you say some men know better than men know better than women. No. This lady speaking right now, I'm not campaigning for her, but from a realistic standpoint, she is speaking from the passion she has. She's speaking to the audience. She wants her voice to resonate with the people that she's speaking to. And if you can listen with your ear, your sense, and your heart, you can listen to her when she speaks. You cannot post some chill in you, because you know what? She speaks with passion, and she knows exactly what she's saying. I'll play it one more time. Then we will start the shows. A lot going on. There is a report in Front Page Africa that is very, very, very concerning. It's about the former Vice President, Joseph Nima Parker. This report, I'm not sure how it's going to go down in Liberia, but for any rational person who really cares about Liberia and understand the sense of urgency that the country needs right now, that the attention Liberia needs right now, that information is scary. Very, very, very scary. I mean, I can't even believe that such information will be in Liberia, and the same people that said they love Liberia will continue to do the unimaginable things. Somebody said I should play the video, but I'm not even feel like playing the video anymore, because I want to talk about this information over there. But for the sake of those who just joining us, we will play the video. But it's concerning. It is very, 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 very much concerning. Oh, hold on. I can't even. I'm not even seeing the video anymore. Okay, I think the video is here. Yeah, so this should be a concern to every Liberian. Yeah. Because this the information I'm talking about right now, hold on one second. Let me do this.
In 2017, living room of Honorable Joseph Numa Parker and told him not to pick Yummy. I myself, I heard Daniel Sando say on Abidjan, and they say, he said it is a wickedness. It is a more divisive tactic that is meant to destroy Joseph Parker, Honorable Joseph Parker. It's meant to belittle and minimize Senator Nyamlikanga Lawrence, and the intent was to destroy any political future I will have in this district and in the country. In 2017, there were a group calling themselves United Bassa Citizens Against Bromsky Election. But I say to you today, Daniel Sando is more destructive, he is more wicked, he is more divisive than any of those people who went against Bromsky. Let me tell you why. And we condemn what they did. They went from Bassa to Bong to Nima, and and they said, do not vote for Councillor Blumsky. Today, some of them are our friends and brothers. They have explained to me they regret doing that. They explained to me that my father called them and they met with Councillor Blumsky in Hotel Buchanan before the elections, and they reconciled and said what they did was wrong and they are sorry. I have done nothing to these people. In December 10th, the day before my rally, my mother, the widow of Councillor Charles Walker Bromsky, came to Buchanan City for our rally. The same man who is the spokesperson in our senator's office, my big sister office, went on the radio and said to the Bassa people, do not go out tomorrow. Liberty Party is not endorsing a candidate. They have tried to destroy my political future from the day I stepped foot into Great Bassa County. But the God that we serve and the people of this county have said no to divisive politics. I have never. The Bassa people are tired of divisive politics. He is not a man from Bassa, but everything he comes here on our radio station and he's fighting me and beating me. It's not good. It does not bode well for Senator Lawrence. She is my big sister. I want to say clearly today and unequivocally, and I hope that Honorable Joseph Newman Boyka can hear me talking, because I know he himself will come on the radio. I have never sat in the living room with Honorable Boyka. Number one, with Bossinga. Me and Bossinga never went to a Boyka house together. Number two, when I went to visit Uncle Joe, at no point in time did we talk about Senator Lawrence or his vice presidential candidate. Who am I that the Honorable Joseph Newman Boyka will come to me and say, Charlie Bronsky, what do you think? You think I should take Nyomli? Does it make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? And number two, the senator was very close to him. She is supporting him. What influence do I have over him that she will not have more influence? He will listen to me, he will listen to her. And number three, if I had conversation with Honorable Joseph Boyka, it would have been Uncle Joe supports me in the district. It will not be Uncle Joe don't carry me. So their wickedness needs to stop. Bassa, it's a new generation of Bassonians. That divisive, that the wicked tactics that you had that keeping our county down. I want you to look at the people in this audience. There are seditious here. There are Liberty Party here. There are UP people here. There are young and old, because we are tired of the same old politics. We are ready to elevate Grand Bassa to another level. And nothing will stop us. We stay. Let's just say we should stay in the district. If we stay in the district and we win, I will go for Matthew Joe Stafford. I will say, come work with us. If we decide we are not going, that we will be the vice standard bearer to CPP. I can tell you, we will win. We will win with resounding numbers, because a new Grand Bassa will come on board and will support our endeavors. Papa, I never met me and Honorable Joe, but I never thought about Nyamlio. I believe what happened. I believe that when Unity Party was doing their survey, because they had to do polling, they had to do assessment, I believe they looked at Bassa. They said, is there a united Grand Bassa? Wasn't God? Bronsky, Kanda Lawrence, Bauer Brown, all of these people, Matthew Joe, Jason Willie, how about you? I believe that they did an assessment and they said, it's Grand Bassa together. If we choose someone from Grand Bassa, what would the numbers look like? But to say that I am.
So, let's do this. No. So yes, we will leave the video for now. You know, there are few things going on in Liberia. We saw two major happenings today. But you know, we are not surprised by the first information. The first information that those people that were accused of We know that there was drugs that was brought in the country that were worth $100+ million US dollar. People were arrested, people were taken to court, and all the people that were arrested and taken to court, they were all free today. They were all acquitted, free to walk away. So what happened to the drugs? Who brought the drugs? How were they acquitted? How were they free? We'll talk about that tomorrow. Remember, this is now a regular date for show. So when we come on, basically we want to talk about politics directly. We'll come on a usual days, we will come and talk about politics. So what I saw today in the news, and this is something we have talked about before. We saw in the news, Front Page Africa to be specific, that Joseph Boakai's health condition was deteriorating, was getting serious. That Joseph Boakai is supposed to travel to come and go through his procedures since March. As a matter of fact, the information says that Ambassador Boakai's medical procedure is supposed to go through, that the doctor told him it has to be done in 6 months. They told him it's supposed to be done in 6 months, now more than 6 months. So the plan was to come in March, as we told you the last time, that because of politics, some people try to keep the old man there in the country for their own benefit. They try to keep the old man there for their own benefit. The old man is supposed to travel to come to the United States for that medical procedure since March. And it was in January they told him, you had 6 months to make sure you undergo this surgery. If you fail to do it, it could be detrimental health-wise. So these guys, when Costa bought the ticket for the men to travel, for the people to travel to come to the United States, when I think him and we broke the news that Costa was discussed and they made a deal in Ghana for him to be Boakai's running mate, those guys told the Pape that the man should not travel. Right now, the politics is so serious. They take politics better than the man's health. That's why when I listen to some of these guys who are talking, they supporting Boakai, they don't want to discuss Boakai health. You don't like the man. You hate the man. You care less about the man's life. You care less about his family. They said they may have to come and undergo this process, these procedures. He has to do it in 6 months. So this, to complete that 6 months, it's going to be in June. June will make it 6 months. You email right now that the man's condition is deteriorating, is getting serious by the day. Guess what they did? They told the old man to stay, to set up the political activities first. Some of them even begging him to stay until after the election. After when the men win the election, the man can come to go through, because they don't care for the man's health. They don't care about what happened to him. So some of them were privileged to the man's health condition. The newspaper will not say everything, but I'm telling you everything that is behind it. And I will tell you some of the things that were mentioned in the newspaper that we have not mentioned here before. Joseph Boakai is unable to function as a normal person. I'm talking about health-wise. So those of the people then who were privileged to the medical information, when they got to know it, they ran to Jeremiah Kun, Prince Johnson, and told them that this man, in fact, going to go to United States, and that man may not even survive. That's what they told them. So go ahead and be the man running mate, whatever you can do. And this thing was orchestrated by those guys who are running for position. All the Unity Party put in that are running for position, they are the one that orchestrated that because they want to get money to run their campaign. So they are selling the papa's health. They are selling the papa's health to make money for their campaign. All of them that you see promoting Jeremiah Kun, Rescue 2, Rescue This, Rescue That, they're all doing it for their own benefit. That the papa is so helpless and he's so tired. When you see them going around, you listen to Senator Lawrence, Jeremiah Kun, they're all telling Papa, you don't have to campaign. Let them just sit down. You listen to that. Papa don't have to campaign. Let them just sit at home and do whatever, we will campaign for the man. They know the man's health condition. They know the man's health is deteriorating. They know the man is going through a lot. Guess what they did? According to the newspaper now, we heard this, but we didn't want to talk about that because that was so deep and personal. That there is a Chinese doctor in Liberia that is taking that Chinese man to inject steroid into the woman. You know what steroid is? Most of these guys that do the boxing, all those guys that involved in those physical stuff, they inject these things in them. Some of the bodybuilders can take it to have energy. So that anytime they want to use the pape, they will go and inject steroid in the man to give him energy. Can you imagine? Every time they want to use the pape, they will go and inject the medicine in the pape to wake him up, to give him energy to come and accomplish their mission, and they'll take him back. So now they know that the man's condition is deteriorating. They are telling the world the pape not going to campaign because they know it's not easy. They know the man's condition is getting worse. And 1 second. So imagine this is in the newspaper. Front Page Africa is not just any newspaper. SKTV is not the one saying it. That the man, when I read that these guys will have the courage, the audacity to inject steroid into the old man just to give him energy to go and use him. That tells me how wicked our people are. That tells me how wicked some of these people are. Just for politics, just for position, just for greed, for power. Can you imagine? So now, they told Yombly, don't worry. I said this thing before, but I didn't want to go into detail as to I needed some of these things to be confirmed by other sources before SKTV talk about it, because anything that has to do with somebody's health, we got to be very, very careful with it. Any information we give, it means that it's authentic. Front Page Africa, go and read it. We said it before that when Jeremiah Kun was informed about this information, Jeremiah Kun and Snow had an agreement that they're going to run with each other in 2029 for president, for vice president. But then when Jeremiah Kun got greeted, when you heard that this woman is not well, in fact, he wanted to run with Henry Yala. They say they want to put it, they call it the North Central ticket, Bon County and Nima County. Henry Yala was in the picture. But when Jeremiah Kun was informed about this, he went to Bombay to meet with Senator Snow. Well, my man, we agreed that 2029, I was gonna be your VP, but now we have an opportunity for me to go on Bwaka ticket. You know the woman is now. In fact, Prince Johnson said something. I have the video here too. If you want me to play the video, we can play it. When Prince Johnson was interviewed in Nimba County in the radio station at the radio station in Nimba County, Prince Johnson said, Rescue 2 will come from Nimba County. Rescue 2 will come from Nimba County, and we will use that as a gateway. That's what he said, word for word. We will use that as a gateway to the presidency. You know, Prince Johnson more by a tier. That's how we're saying that, bro. Somebody who can keep secret, somebody who will say anything. Prince Johnson said, Rescue 2 will come from Nima County, and we will use that as a gateway. And then he said, you know, the old man, he wanted to say about it, he wanted to talk about the man segment. He said, the old man, the Opa. That's how he put it. Because he cannot retrieve himself. He was going to let it out. He said, you know, the papa, you know, the old man, the Opa. Go and listen to Prince Johnson himself. So Jeremiah Kun had this information. But when Yombly then showed resentment about Jeremiah Kun being picked as a running mate, they never went to the place. And they learned that Bwaka wife did not agree with Jeremiah Kun, because Bwaka wife preferred Yombly over Jeremiah Kun or all the other people that were there. That's how they let go the ambition of making Snow anything. So they went to Yombly to tell Yombly, say, the papa is not well. We trying to force the papa to stay here to the election. When anything happened to the papa, Jeremiah Kun will be the president if the man is elected. So Jeremiah Kun will appoint you Yombly to be the VP. They know that the man is not well. They've been discussing these things among themselves. But now that it's coming out now, because when SKTV says it, they say, you know, you are against Joseph Barker, you this, you that. But now this is coming from Front Page Africa. Those of you who are medical practitioners, those of you who are on the, in the medical field, you know exactly what a steroid is. If somebody is incapacitated, somebody is not capable of functioning on their own. As a matter of fact, Front Page Africa went extra miles. That the papa's heart level is 90% supported by the pacemaker. 90%. I'm not saying it. Somebody who's supposed to run for president. in 5 months. Front Page Africa is saying that the woman's health, that the woman's heart, the heartbeat is 90% supported by the pacemaker. Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, that's the situation. Imagine. You know, Prince Justice said the woman got battery in him, he can fall at any time and collapse. He meant it. But look at the kind of information coming out now. That's why the Costa, the Yombly, everybody, the Ure, everybody that were fighting to be Bwakai's VP, they know exactly what is going on. Now it's coming in the news. Now it's coming in the news. In fact, when this information came out, when I talk about it, my wife told me, because she is also on, in the medical field, she told me, you got to make sure this information is correct because they want dating a beating. You can't talk about it like that. And she told me some of the effect of what we are hearing if it's true. So she told me, don't even talk about some of these things because it's a big deal. But then when the news came out now on Front Page Africa, I was telling her, when we had this information, some of you, say, oh, no, don't do this, don't do that. But now, look at now what's going on. The man who is running to be president of the country, the man's health is being questioned. And the people who actually paying, the people who are actually paying, the people who are actually, I'm not sure how, the people who are actually paying to this Chinese guy, because the Chinese man is also mentioned in Front Page Africa. Now, the Chinese man who is administering this injection into the woman just for them to go and use the puppet to put some energy in him. Steroid. Can you imagine? It's scary. It's very, very, very scary. So that tells you the sense of urgency of now. The enormous challenges the country is faced with. And everything that's going on is not strange. It is not by coincidence. These things happen gradually. The woman went on the radio station 50-50 and said, yes, I have pacemaker. He said, somebody even played it today. He said, the stress from the vice presidency and the campaign. I went to the hospital. And then he asked, oh, you went for general checkup? He said, no. I got pacemaker. That's what he said. And the pacemaker was used simply because the woman developed heart problem. Pacemaker was inserted to help the heart to beat as a support system to the beat of the heart. So nobody is saying or nobody is celebrating. As a matter of fact, if people could be accused of celebrating or be happy of Joseph Boakai being sick are the UP Unity Party people, not the little ones, not the little ones then with the peanut brains. I'm talking about the people that who are running for position are the one that are happy that the woman is sick because they want to use that as an opportunity to get to state power. The other ones that are using Jeremiah Kun now, selling the man's sickness to them, telling them, oh, the man is sick, come on board. Remember, can spend his money on them so they can use the money to campaign to be representatives. How many of the UP people are comfortable to talk about this? Because they are using the woman to extract money, to get money from people. All that are praise singing for Jeremiah Kun, oh, rescue two, rescue two, rescue two. They are all doing it at the detriment of the woman. Because Jeremiah Kun will give them money. This is sad. You should be ashamed of yourself to even defend this. You should be calling those guys, you should be calling them, telling them to stop taking advantage of the woman's health. We all got sick, we all human. To tell you, so, okay, let me say this. One of the person is so angry right now. Sometimes somebody will say, don't listen to them, don't follow the audience. So don't follow some of the critics. Sometimes it's good to check them. Somebody say, oh, Sekou, you got stay. The last time you got high blood pressure. Yes, I got high blood pressure, but I was not admitted in the hospital. I'm not on any high blood medicine. My medicine that exercise. Beyond that, when I felt that I was sick, to tell you, and the people around me, when I felt I was sick, you know how long I went without doing show? Because I know talking can even raise your blood pressure. Talking too much, your blood pressure, you can, if you don't believe me, check your blood pressure and go to do a show or go do something. You talk for 1 minute or 1 hour or two hours, your pressure will be different. What I did, I stopped doing show because I feel that my health comes first. My health is important. My wife even advised me, forget about this show thing. For now, your health comes first. The show will always be here. That's the kind of thing we are talking about. Who is around Joseph Boakai? They say, Pape, we love you. We love your health. We support you. You are our father. You are our grandfather. You are our leader. Your health is important to us. Stay away from politics for now. But what they're trying to do, they're trying to tell the man behind the scene, stay away. But then they are portraying the man as being the person running for president. If Jeremiah Kun is so accomplished, if Yombly is prepared to be president or vice president, let Jeremiah Kun and Yombly announce themselves president or vice presidential candidate. Let it wrong. Nothing wrong with that. They're Liberian too. Maybe Jeremiah Kun has the resources to campaign for himself. But you cannot use the woman. That's being wicked. I'm being honest with you. Hate me or like me, but I think I love the woman more than you. This is beyond politics. I don't care who becomes president tomorrow. If Labrampo decide to vote for Commis will be president no matter what you do. If they say they want to re-elect Jowia, no matter what you do or what I do here, they will. Jowia will be president. But people should stop taking advantage of the woman. Going as far as using steroid on the woman. When I read that information today, I almost shed tears. I was very sad. I didn't want to talk about it because the information is already out there. But people taking advantage of the woman. I don't want anything to happen to that woman. Especially what the woman did for Liberia. He served. Whether positive record or negative record, he served. You know, Some of you will get angry. We'll come here to tell you the truth. Some of you will insult or disrespect. We'll come here to tell you the truth. But guess what? We don't care. We'll always tell the truth. We'll always tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. There are platforms that will tell you what you want to hear, that will sugarcoat things, that will hide certain things. You know, when we came on the last time, we talked about how the CPP team committees, they were not working, they were dysfunctional, that they lack structures or organization around the country. Some NC people got angry at me. But guess what? I don't care. We don't tell you what you want to hear. We tell you what you should hear, what you need to hear. And since we said that to them that time, they have upped their game. Sometimes you should accept criticism. Everybody that is around Joseph Imabwaka, they know that the old man is not well. But the one thing that trying to be somehow careless and using the old man for their own benefit, that is the thing that can get to me. Nobody buys sickness. Nobody want to be sick. And we'll all get old one day. But when you get sick, you should know exactly what is good for you and what is not good for you. That's his point. We'll all get old one day. When you are old, you are attain certain age, you should know exactly what you can do and what you cannot do, what you should do or what you shouldn't do. If you don't, people around you should be able to tell you, to advise you what you can do or what you cannot do. For this guy, in fact, to go to the extent to even ask the old man not to come for his medical procedure in March, keeping the old man up to today's date. And they are still there, telling the old man to stay until the election. Injecting steroid into the man just to use him? I don't know. I'll open the line, man. I'll open the line, but this is scary. This is scary. I swear to God, this is beyond imagination. Please. To tell you, something happened. One of the person commented on one of my posts yesterday. Like I've always done, I click on the picture of this person. I went into their pictures, to their profile. When I found out who this person was, I look at them. That this is one of those little kids that knows nothing, that has no information, that is being paid or is being sent there, just go on a show and go disturb or destroy. Oh no, this phone trying to die. Hopefully it's not. So when I look at some of these children and they can talk, now not everybody can see on Facebook, they write, they respond, even they come here, they will insult you, even when you talk, when you going west, they going east. Don't really don't be carried away. Some of them are so malnourished, they even hungry, they never eat for a long time. So they will come, they put their anger in you. Some of them, they are suffering. They don't even have a place to sleep. But they will come, they vent their anger on you. Some of them, they can only hear the name of the people there. When they tell them, say you from Lofa, oh, your mind apart from Lofa, when they tell them that one, anything from Lofa goes. So they will just support anybody. When they say, oh, just a bag at our papi, just a bag of weeper, you know about the mama, your pa, your mother born CDC or that born UPS. You just follow. Some of the children and they don't know nothing. Facebook gave them the opportunity to express themselves, but they don't know. They know nothing. So the bottom line is, it is not fair to Joseph Boakai. It is not fair to the Liberian people to know that the man is not well and you continue to do that. That's bad. And let me tell you this. It's going to get dirty. I'm not saying it. Among themselves, it's going to be very, very dirty. People who are privileged to this information. I'm not talking about people who are saying it. You know how Front Page Africa got the information? It's coming from the same people within the inner cycle of Joseph Jima Boakai. Do you know so many people that got the medical record of Joseph Boakai? Sooner rather than later, they will start sharing it around. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. That's how much you try to expose this woman to. You try to subject this woman to some awful things. And that woman was by himself, taking care of his health, not being used by anybody. Nobody will be discussing him or his health. But because he get into politics, they try to confuse the woman. The other they are fighting for control as to who to control the woman. The Costa group, Young League group, Mo Ali then in their own group. But Mo Ali then won. They were able to coerce, they were able to persuade the woman to get somebody they wanted. So I'm going to open the line. I'm going to open the line. This is very, very disheartening. You can keep your call coming in. You can be angry with me all you want. You can say anything you want to say about me. I really care less. But I just believe that you need to hear what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Caller, what is your name and where you calling from? The first caller here.
Cyrus calling from Minneapolis.
Cyrus is always the first caller. Cyrus, welcome, my brother. What is going on, man? I mean, this is scary, man.
I've been listening to everything you had to say, and I think you make a lot of sense. But Joseph Boakai is not doing justice to Joseph Boakai himself. Joseph Boakai has been on this planet long enough to know how to prioritize his health over politics. And you see, sometimes you don't listen to what people say, you listen to what people do. Like, keep telling folks, we within the CPP. The only person that has Joseph Boakai best interest in the CPP is Mr. Cummings that try to put up a competition. This guy don't understand the health vulnerability of Joseph Boakai. That's why everybody was auditioning for the vice presidential slot within the CPP. And I believe, worst case scenario, one of them is going to kill Joseph Boakai real quick. Yeah. That's what I believe. Because their action alone, it just tells you everything. They know this old man is not well. They know his health condition. When you carry a pacemaker, it means that your heart rate, I'm not a doctor, but I know how pacemaker work. I know the science behind pacemaker. These guys, they are not in the best interest of that country, and they will do anything possible. And one thing that confuses me is, I don't know how they came to the conclusion that somehow, that if you become a vast stand-up bearer to Joseph Boakai, you're going to walk into the executive mansion. I really don't know where that idea came from, that everybody is falling over each other just to be vice president. I really don't know. And I think it's time for this old man, children, and his wife to step in. I think it's about time. Whether it's the Mo Ali group that was successful or the Costa group, I think the family themselves need to say, you know what, enough is enough of this nonsense, because we have been hearing this for a while and it has been proven to be the right story.
Yeah.
Because they keep resurfacing and the facts are there. You can see it. The woman health condition. Look, if Joseph Boakai stands up, right? Just look at his shoulders. Look at his arm.
Yeah.
This woman what makes you think he will be able to launch a national campaign in all 15 political subdivisions? How possible can that be? But like I said, this guy will do anything and everything, and I just hope the family can just step in at this case and call it. It gets too much now. It gets to a tipping point. It gets to a place of no return. The family should step in. That's the reason I called. Thanks for the time anyway.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. I mean, I don't know. Even those that are coming here to defend the indefensible, I don't know if this was your father, how you will feel. This is ridiculous. Caller, what is your name and where you calling from? 973 number. Hey, T, how are you?
How you doing? Everything you're saying, right? This is a question somehow I have, like the caller that just left in now, right? Where is Joseph Walker family? Where are children? Where are wife? Where are your family? To tell you all of them, the power greed. You understand? Because let me tell you what you just said, is that true? They really doing it. They could kill him before the pacemaker, anything. Because put this steroid in somebody who have that, the anxiety from their heart,
yeah,
and all of that, the fast pumping of the heart, could stop their heart.
As a matter of fact, let me tell you this, right? Somebody, one of the viewers just confirmed our information that they read it on Front Page Africa, that in fact, Front Page Africa is reporting that Joseph Boakai heart is repeatedly now 97.5% relying on pacemaker. So that means almost it could lead to heart failure.
That's what they
I mean, these guys are wicked, man. Go ahead.
When your heart rate is low, you tired. All these things that they're going through. And to tell you now, the Liberian people need to see it. All of they care about the Liberian people. The young leader, Jeremiah Coon, and Edward Slow, that are way to come to power through this man. Okay? They're praying to God so fast. And me personally, I don't think Joseph Boakai going to win any presidency in Liberia. I don't think so. If I hear Joria go, you're not going to win Joria, and hear Mr. Gomez go, you're not going to win Mr. Gomez. So Joseph Boakai himself needs to ask himself, do he care about himself? He want to be around for his children, his grandchildren, his great-grand, his wife, his children. All of them need to step in. Okay? If he didn't get it before, maybe it's not your time to get it, or maybe they don't want to have it so for him. Why he can just relax and enjoy the rest of his life? Do you have to be a president?
Thank you.
Before your resume be complete? You're a great man to say he got 40 years experience, he served the country. Okay, let us leave with that history. But all these people that are around this man, they would do anything to make him stand up if they want to go out. If they have to pay anything to boost the energy that day, just for him to stand for 2 hours. When young people said the man would not campaign, they would campaign for him. I didn't know that when people were this stupid.
That means they knew exactly what they're talking about. Yeah, thank you, T. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. So, first, when you call, please limit your talk at least to 1 minute. Call up, hold the line, please. Let's go to the lines are hot. I don't even know which one to accept. Hold on 1 second. Let's go to here. Mr. Magulo, are you there? So, everybody, when you call, I want to answer your phone. Please just stay there. We will come to you. Yeah.
How you doing, Sekou?
I'm doing wonderful. What is your talk, man? I mean, let's just stay under 1 minute, everybody, please. I got a lot of callers coming.
For even emphasizing more on the information that Front Page Africa put out, I want to say one thing, outside politics or just from the human point of view. Joseph Boakai needs to do the patriotic thing for Liberia and step out of this race. He can't make it. He needs to do the honorable thing and make announcements to his people and to the country that because of health reasons, he cannot succeed. I will also admonish his family, his wife, and his kids do the godly thing of standing up to your dad and protecting him from the evil around him.
Thank you.
And forcing him to step out of this thing.
Thank you. Thank you, my
Because
brother.
I can guarantee you something. This election, this competition is going to get dirty. And if he doesn't step out, nobody should tell us, oh, the old man sick, because we will deal with him as if he's okay. So please do the honorable thing and the godly thing. Mr. Walker, be patriotic for once and step out of this thing, please.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So let's go to this caller here. Caller, hold the line. Let's go to the first caller that was on here. Oh my God! Everybody calling the same number. Don't do that. Call the other number. Caller 609 number. What is your name and where you calling from? 2612. Caller 2612. The last 4 DJ. I think it's local New Jersey number. I'm not sure. Yes. Are you there?
Yeah, hello?
Yes. What is your name and where you calling from?
My name is Jerry. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Go ahead, Jerry. 1 minute.
Well, Sekou, I've been finding this show. I think Joseph Yumabwaka is not the issue here. If we all seek the interest of Liberia, I think we should discuss national issue that somebody here. This is not campaign time.
That's a national issue.
Look, hold up.
No. I'm just telling you. I'm just correcting you. That's a national issue. Just about running for president.
All right, Sekou. Well, will you give me a chance?
No, I will give you a chance, but I'm just going to correct you.
Okay.
That's a national issue.
All right. Can I go ahead now?
Yeah, sure.
Can I go ahead now?
Yeah.
You had a very good topic discussing about the jobs issue earlier. I think we confusing the Liberian people. If you were different from one thing to another, then discuss one issue. Just say you are a relation person. Let me ask you, if somebody come on social media and talk, if Joseph Walker was your father, would you endorse somebody discussing public space like that?
Yes, I will not even allow him. If Joseph Walker is my father, listen. You asked me, right? Let me respond. Let me respond to you. Let me respond to you, my brother. Let me respond to you, my brother. Let me respond to you. Listen, yes, we have. In fact, listen. Yes, we have. Yes. If you can listen to me, I'm the one who hosts. If you can listen to me, then I will not listen to you. I will just cut you off. I don't do that. I give everybody the opportunity to talk. But if you cannot listen to me, you want to talk over me, then I'll just cut you off. I like to listen to people. No matter what you say, you accuse me, you criticize me, I don't care. But if you cannot listen to me, I will cut you off. That is for sure. So, caller, what is your name and where you calling from? 980 number 22. Yeah.
Hey, Sekou, how you doing? I call from Florida. My name is Maxwell.
Go ahead, Maxwell.
I found the topic on the discussion is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And the previous caller said something, he said you were on a good topic and you brought about Joseph Walker had, he had pacemaker in his heart. I want to ask a question. If an individual has a pacemaker in his heart, that means that he can live for the next 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. I'm just asking questions.
They can live for the longest, depending their condition.
So then, why is it that Joseph Walker pacemaker should be a major topic?
No, Joseph Walker pacemaker is not a major topic. Joseph Walker health condition is the major topic. Joseph Walker health condition is being deteriorating according to Front Page Africa News. You go ahead and read it.
But the last time I saw Joseph Walker, he's not in any kind of deteriorating condition.
Because they said he was being injected with steroid.
I think one of the biggest discussions should be discussed.
No. We can discuss anything. You don't tell us. Let me tell you something. Nobody can tell us what to discuss. This is our platform. We decide the topic. If you choose to listen to a given topic, you come here, you participate. That's fine. If you decide, listen. If there is a given topic that you don't want to participate in, you can go and finish with that one. You can come and discuss the topic you want to be part of. You can come and be part of that. There's nothing wrong with that. So nobody should tell or what to discuss on our platform. And besides discussing Joseph Boakai being one of the front runner in the Liberian political space. Is he? He's angry now. He's starting comments. I mean, that's not a problem. Okay, caller, just hold the line from the international line. Just hold the line. Let me get to this person here. Caller 5. They're angry because they feel like exposing these things will expose their hidden agenda, will expose their weakness. So they're getting angry. They're getting agitated. They're telling people not to insult, to distract. He's now insulting Komis now. This is not about Komis. It's about Joseph Boakai who wants to be president. Joseph Boakai, who many of you believe that the man will win the election tomorrow. So how come that man's health is not a fair game? We the one that love Joseph Boakai, telling him to prioritize his health. You the wicked people that care less about the man's health, that care less about his family, his children, his grandchildren. You are the one that trying to exploit the man's health, use the man's health, make money out of him, run your campaign, and get state power. Care less about what happened to him. You're the one that hate the man. We're not talking about it. We're the one that love the man. That's the point. So caller here 571 number. Last 4 digit is 9717. What is your name and where you calling from?
Hey, salam alaikum, my brother.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. How you doing?
Yeah, this is Ismail calling you from Washington, D.C.
Go ahead, Ishmael.
So you see, the God is bringing the truth out. I agree that Umar Boakai wants to be president. He feels that's his turn. You know, he has endured. He has been in the vanguard for many, many years, and he just feels that it's his turn. Unfortunately for him, his health is waning right now, and the people behind him, they know that, but they want to use him as a threshold to get to power. That's why, by all means, if they have to prop him up, listen to what Youngie said the other day. You don't even have to go campaign. We will campaign for you.
Because they know exactly the main situation.
Exactly. But here's the danger, what they don't look at. I can understand the people who own the bandwagon, but the Liberian people, who will run the country? Because the women will not be able to run the country. So who will be his chief of staff? The next thing you need to think about is, this a vote for Boakai is a vote for President Kuhn. Now, I said nothing wrong with Jeremiah Kuhn, but what I'm telling the Liberian people, if you are going to vote for Joseph Boakai, you better expect it will happen, because his health is where it is. So anytime Jeremiah Kuhn can become president. So they need to think critically. They need to think that first, the man will not be able to run the country. Somebody will be running the country. Are you going to be satisfied without somebody?
Yeah.
The second one, Jeremiah Kuhn can become president any day. And if you stay happy with those decisions before you go vote, otherwise you are making
at least people need to know that they're voting for Joseph Boakai. You are voting for Jeremiah Kuhn as president. Period.
Thank you.
So there's nothing wrong with that. And if you think Jeremiah Kuhn can make it, that's fine.
Finish.
Yeah. Thank you, Omer. Thank you so much.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right, my brother.
Thank you. So let's go to the line here. Hey, somebody just sent us somebody just sent us $20 on Cash App. Thank you so much. The person said no call name. Thank you so much. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, so this caller here on I'm sure this is the international line, right?
Yeah.
Where are you calling from? And what's your name?
I'm calling from Australia. My name is Nyama.
Australia from Nyama from Australia. Go ahead.
Thank you for the show. I'm not a partisan. I just to declare I'm not of any political party. The topic on the discussion concerning the human potential, I do understand your concern for the human potential. I do understand that, and we appreciate that. We the supporters and well wishers. I think discussing human potential is not fair, because we say we will campaign for you, that doesn't mean Omen Whitehead is not safe to get out there to campaign. He will get out there to campaign. The people know him already. He's been there, done that.
So let me ask you, my sister. I respect your opinion and I like it. So what about the information that they've been injecting steroid into him, just to make him, just to get to boost his energy to go out there? What do you say? How do you say about that? If that information is true, that is reported by Front Page Africa. What do you say about that?
It's an
Is
allegation.
it a lie?
Like I said, it's an allegation until it is proven.
Okay. Why if that is proven to be true? What do you think? What do you think? If that is proven to be true, should you think Joseph Boakai should still be in the race?
If it is proven to be true, it's up to Honorable Whitehead to come out to say I'm in the race or I'm not in the race. I want people to get in.
No, you now. Well, what would you recommend to him? Let's say if that is true, what would you recommend to him? Stay in the race or leave the race? If it's true that he's so helpless to the fact that his heart rate is being at 7% supported by pacemaker, if that is true, that he's being injected with steroid to be strong. If that is true, what will you recommend? You think you are a supporter? That's what I'm asking you. Will you stay want him to run or stay out?
Listen to me. You ask me a question, you're not giving me time to talk.
Okay, go ahead.
If that is true, if that is true of what you are saying, like I said, it's Omen Whitehead who has his own health like me and you. We all have health issues. No one has checked himself. If that is true, it's up to Omen Whitehead to call his people and say, hey, it's about time for me to have a rest.
I understand that. I understand that. That is right. I'm asking you now. If you were to recommend, what would you say? Will you stay? You told me you are a supporter of Joseph Boakai. I'm asking you now. Now, what is up to Joseph Boakai? If that is true, now will you still support him to run or not?
I was just supporting when he's out there.
Thank you. That's all I want. That's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear.
I was just supporting, and I wanted to let him to get my point across. Please, you give other people the time.
I thought you done. Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead and conclude. Go ahead and conclude, my sister. Go ahead.
Yeah. Omen Whitehead is fit to run as the president, and people taking Jeremiah's own issue and taking young people that issue. The fact that you guys are happy now. People have followed your show for a very long time. You guys are against Senator Young Bikanga Lawrence and Senator Dillon, and that's the reason you guys are pushing this thing and they're fighting these people so that Sharim can come on board for you people to fight Young Bikanga Lawrence. And this is what you guys are doing, and you feel you have succeeded, but you haven't succeeded yet. You ANC folks, you out there and bashing Omen Whitehead instead of solving the issue in the country right now that is suffering our people, which is the George Manuel government. But you guys have elected, it's all about the Omen Whitehead in the media. Compact Africa is not credible. I'm not going to sit there and give them any credence. I'm not going to do that because they are in your interest. We know that. We watch them. We know everybody. The part of the matter,
you don't know?
Nigerians are not going to vote for Senator Minister
Okay, I thought you were somebody responsible. I gave her all the time. I gave her all the time in the world. Now she's showing her true color now. Not only by accusing us, but now you want to talk about how the Ghana community is gay, is that. I thought you were somebody responsible, But I mean, it is what it is. We give everybody the opportunity to talk. Trust me. Let's go to the line here. Caller, what is your name and where you calling from? The lines are so jammed. Let me send a link to Steve, in fact, because hold on.
Hello? Okay.
Yeah, caller, you hold the line. This person right here. 818 number at guest. Are you there?
Yes.
What is your name and where are you calling from?
This is Eunice. I'm calling from Phoenix, Arizona.
I don't know why people are so mad today.
They are mad because I don't know. I'm wondering why they are mad. They got their own platform that they go there, they say all sorts of things about Mr. Cummings, how he this, he that. They don't go there to checkmate Senator Waterspoon and Eugene Fagon. But they want to come on SKTV and tell you how to run your show.
Because they're doing so because we are very tolerant, so they take advantage of our tolerance.
Exactly. When they go listen to the spoon talk, Senator Waterspoon is sitting there yelling and shouting.
But I mean, but this is a fair game. You know, I'm just being. I mean, we are just discussing what is important to the Liberian people. I'm not here to discuss what somebody want to hear. We discuss what you're supposed to hear. But you can. Thank you, my sister.
They're looking for all the dirt they can find, Mr. Cummings. They're not finding anything. They sit there and create stories and create lies. They come and sell it to the Nigerian people, and they hold the United Party, they buy the knife and they run with it. So if we the CPP members got something to use on Joseph Waka, we must definitely use it. So they can
Thank you.
They can do anything. Second one was as per Joseph Waka health, injecting the steroid. I hope they are checking his blood sugar.
Yeah.
Because steroid has the potential to raise the blood sugar.
Wow.
Because they wouldn't be injecting the old man with steroids, and one day he would just collapse. He will go into diabetic coma. So anywhere, whether they eat quadruple you, they eat Timbatu. If before they should be whatever hospital they take him to, that is my recommendation. And they should be able to do his blood sugar as the first thing they should be able to do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
The lines are so hot to the extent where I can't even keep up with the calls. Caller 610 number, last 4 DJ is 2635.
Yeah, hello?
Yes. What is your take?
My name is Frank. I'm calling from Delaware. Thanks for taking my call, sir.
Go ahead, quickly.
You know,
1 minute, please.
The one thing is good, and the previous caller talked about it, the hypocrisy. But what I want to talk about is my friends, people, especially the United Party, they have to be serious. Think about the timeline. 3 months ago, Prince Johnson was in negotiation with the current ruling party for money, so his party can go along with CDC. 2 months later, Jeremiah Cohen is named the running mate of Joseph Boyka. Where did Jeremiah Cohen come from?
Okay.
Right? The United Party got to be very serious about this Prince Johnson man, and they think they're protecting JPS. Prince Johnson is a very deceptive human being. He's all in it for himself. If he didn't think that he was going to have a shot or a freeway to the presidency, Jeremiah Cohen wasn't going to join the UP. They were going to stay with PDC. The idea Jeremiah Cohen came on there, it's not that UP was winning anything. They saw a pathway that old man boy guy is not healthy. They see a way to the presidency or to control the nation. That's the only reason they're in this. And then the same thing with Youngwood Kanga. Youngwood Kanga was defected because JMB did not pick us. Right? 3 weeks later, Youngwood Kanga is back on the tree, running with Jeremiah Cohen and everybody else. It seemed like a whole conspiracy to use this old man to come to power.
Yep.
And the UP people that are over here defending them, they gotta think smarter. Nobody's attacking JPN.
No.
You just gotta look at the timeline. You know?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So let's go to the line here. Caller 859 number, last 4 DJ is 3005. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, it's Seiko. I'm Adama Thompson. I call from Lexington, Kentucky.
Lexington, Kentucky. Go ahead, Adama.
Yeah, Seiko, really, I follow your show. And but one thing I really want to find out from you, have you got in touch with Joseph Boykai's doctor to find out his health condition?
No.
Or you just hearing something in the air and bring it out to discuss about his health?
I just told you. Let me refer you to Front Page. Go to Front Page Africa and go read.
Front Page Africa is not his doctor.
Yeah, but Front Page Africa is they got a source and they explain exactly what they heard. And I'm telling you what I'm saying here. If that is not true, go ahead and tell Joseph Boyka to come and refute it.
I'm not denying or believing it, but the idea about somebody's health. When you are talking, I thought you have gotten to his doctor.
Come on, man. Okay, no, we didn't get to the doctor.
Or before even bringing it out again from Front Page, have you gotten to Front Page Africa to follow from them whether the consultant is
yes.
doctor?
Yes.
They say you talk to his doctor.
Yes.
What the doctor says
Yeah.
about him?
Yeah. Thank you.
I said,
All right, let's go to the next caller. The person just wanted to know, how we got our souls. Yeah. So this person here, 438 number, last four DJ is 37. Yes.
yeah, my name is Tamafoya. I'm calling from Canada.
Tamafoya, go ahead.
Yeah, and Seku, thank you very much. And today I missed Steve because I'm most often part of your show. But actually, I'm a citizen and I follow you guys most often because sometimes I see some credibility. But what I first see for Liberia here is that everybody, try to protect their own criminal. Because the fact remains that today I'm the bad guy for Seku. But tomorrow I don't Seku, then I'm the good guy.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid. I don't know where Liberia is heading. Because Seku, to be frank, they just showed me that we don't have pictures in Liberia. Everybody just trying to see their own interest. Look, people talk about Joseph Boga's own pacemaker, how long you're going to live long. Look, Seku, when you are sick, your judgment is compromised. When you get more headache, Seku, when you get more headache, you don't think straight.
Yeah. That's true.
It's very frank. So when you know what's on your pacemaker, they say what's on pacemaker can live for 20, 15 years. It makes no sense yet. Come on, you get malaria, your judgment is compromised. Yeah? So what they call the poor trip for Jeremiah Kun? I can tell you Seku. I know Jeremiah Kun. He must have in the same school in Guinea. Jeremiah Kun I was in the 8th grade in Guinea.
Okay.
The children mother and I are in the same 8th grade. I know Jeremiah Kun very well. He and I were dating two sisters. I know him very well.
I mean, you know him.
I think it's sorry. Jeremiah Kun ma, you were living in the Methodist compound. The man was there Kumbu. I was living in Guinea Road. When in Guinea, I think Guinea every class. He called him daughter man that having the better father. We were the same class. Guinea High School in Kanta. What Paul to take Prince Johnson making fathers and say Jeremiah Kun? Jeremiah Kun is Prince Johnson. They see old men, people say he will buy what this. To that person he's good. So simple, tell me for God's sake, where are we heading?
I don't know, man, my brother. Thank you so much. I don't know. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Caller, what is your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Shiraya Bagato. So thank you for the topic on the discussion. I have a concern in regards to the topic right now.
Go ahead.
We are discussing about Mr. Boakai illness. Mr. Boakai is an individual. But my concern has to do with, and I have a million followers, by the way, on an alleged issue that Mr. Kumis has been linked with. And these are some of the critical issues we have to pay attention to in regards to the alleged issue. Like when Mr. Kumis went invited, he said, and he was asked, he said he struggled with a lifestyle. I have followed you, I have not heard you probably discussing how best you can invite Mr. Kumis to come on the show to better explain what he means by lifestyle to the Liberian people and to give the opportunity to Liberian people to quiz Mr. Kumis what he means by that.
Okay.
When are you waiting?
Okay. Let me I don't do this to a lot of people, but I want to leave you on and answer your question, okay?
All right.
Yes, indeed. The very first time we invited Mr. Cummins here, we asked Mr. Cummins. We didn't even go a bit around the bush talking about lifestyle, this style, that style. We asked him this whole information, whether or not you gay. Can he respond to it? Mr. Cummins, unequivocally, on this platform, not only one time. As a matter of fact, after that interview, some of you have been following us, we're not been following us. And some of you that follow and they know exactly where we stand, they are a bunch of hypocrites that will not say anything good about us. We asked Mr. Cummings, as a matter of fact, after that show, a lot of ANC people, including Munafa, went and did a special show on me to insult me because we asked this tough question. Mr. Cummings said, Mr. Cummings said, Sekou, I've been married to my wife for this amount of years. We have 2 kids. I am not gay. I do not subscribe to the idea. In fact, that interview was somehow, people went and play with the video to be fit what they want to hear. But that's not true. I'm not gay, and I will never be gay. I don't support gay. Besides that, we were just in Sacramento. We had a town hall with Mr. Cummings, where the forum was open to the public. And this question came out. Somebody asked the question directly to Mr. Cummings' face. He again said, I'm not, and I do not subscribe to it, and it's not true. So every day, when we have the opportunity to ask somebody about anything, we ask for it. But when somebody come out and deny it and tell us exactly who, as a matter of fact, when you were responding to my question, you tell me, those who are saying it, if I was not married, I was going to tell you, let them bring their wife. Let me and their wife spend some time together. Then they will know what's going on. People laugh. So yes, we have asked the question. We continue to ask every tough question and relevant question. We care less about how people think about us. But we ask the question, yes, indeed, to answer your question. We have asked Mr. Cummings that question on this platform, and he denies it. He said he's not. Are you satisfied now?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I have a suggestion for you.
No. Okay, go ahead quickly.
My suggestion is...
no, but are you satisfied with my answer or not? Because you are accusing SKT for not answering.
I'm 100% satisfied with the answer.
Okay, thank you.
My suggestion is you do investigations. Mr. Cummings is the individual that have been accused. Have you ever done some investigation excluding Mr. Cummings?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to Steve. Steve, the call is not stopping. So when I say I'm going to take all the call, then you will not talk. So
yeah, let me tell me quick. I'm doing okay. I'm doing much better. Tomorrow we'll be on the show. You know, the conversation that I just started, they're joking. Because tomorrow we tell you betrayal in betrayal. What will happen? We tell you tomorrow what will happen. Before the thing could come to front page Africa, what will happen behind the scenes?
Yep.
Let me tell you something. I'm not worried about it. Pacifier supporter that we supporting Bassa. It's not important. For them, it's about win. That's what they care about. They don't care about doing what is right. They don't. They have no clue that what's going on. The Bassa said they're pushing. They have no clue that Bassa. They cannot hear about Bassa. They have no clue. They are very clueless. All they know is they're making us face, but which Bassa will never win if he even runs. That is if he runs. Bassa not running nowhere. But that's aside the point. Anybody who comes and says, oh, you know, you can't discuss somebody's sickness, you are sick in the head. I say, you can't discuss somebody's age, you are sick in the head. I say, who country there? America that we're talking about here today, we're talking in America. The people that are saying now, they complain about Joe Biden's age. They don't want to support him. When Joe Biden went for a surgery in the future, he turned it over to Kamala Harris last year when he went for the surgery. He turned the presidency over to Kamala Harris for the time he was in surgery. Joe Boy, we can discuss his health issue. You ain't see nothing yet, man. Let tomorrow come where discuss Joe Boy health issue. Your time will have feelings. That's who get patient for you. Me, I get patient for that fully there. If I say the subject at hand, if I'm on a line that we will discuss, you want to talk about coming, they will discuss. Who coming, we'll talk about coming. If we're not talking about coming, bring coming topic, I'll cut you off. That's second that you can be on that thing. I will make her to stay focused. We will stay on the issue and on the stuff in your hand. If you don't want to discuss Joseph Boakai, don't call me. Is that Joseph Boakai situation discussing? That Joseph Boakai situation we stick with, we stay with, and we digest and we have the conversation about. This is a national security issue. There's a serious liability to the country. You really they're telling you that Joseph Boakai is getting stirred wrong. Apart from his sickness, he is getting stirred wrong. And you say, oh, we're not discussing national issue. What other national issue we discuss? You think what on your nose? The same way how we forget about Joe we are. You think we can forget about ourselves? In fact, as fully now see your passing around, oh, the opposition unity. The opposition. Emma said we are sick this year. I've been sick. So sickness for everybody. You can't obey, you can't know, you can't anybody sickness or sickness. Nobody say the wheat papa well. But if the papa is sick, we're not going to allow us people to exceed our interest, our detriment. So if we are discussing the time they say Joey was sick and he had any problem, why according to you he killed a 3 amazing boy. Hey, you're passing around with that police story. Oh, Joey, I'm not lie to him better. Oh, why are you discussing Joey life? His sickness, why? Why are you discussing hey, you say Joey had any problem and all the other police
let me agree with you here. We'll continue. You remember during the Ebola or coronavirus? When we reported information that Joey contracted coronavirus.
Exactly.
They treated him secretly, and we knew about it when we reported it. Citizens were agitated. They were telling me, Seku, in fact, you coming down from corona, this will happen to you. Citizens were angry. They see you people then that are complaining today that we shouldn't talk about Joseph Boakai. They were happy. They were clapping for us. Because we don't really care. If it's about George Weah, we'll talk about it. If it's about Commies, we'll talk about it. If it's about Boakai, we'll talk about it. We owe no loyalty. We owe loyalty to nobody.
Mr. Kane, Boakai is a liability to the Liberian government. Boakai need to say that. I'm saying it today. Tomorrow we'll get in depth. Yeah, you will get your feelings. So we're just discussing the table of the ass, but you're feeling, you're bouncing all over. I feel you're bouncing. When we get into the real conversation about how you then play other people on a whole illness daily. I know what I'll do tomorrow. I know what I'll do. And you believe my Oma? She'll be other news tomorrow. What are you talking about? We're discussing politics, you're discussing feeling. You're feeling. You think that feeling better we're discussing? We're discussing the fact. I see the person like, oh, let opposition unite. Opposition, not uniting. There is nothing to say opposition unity. Everybody go on there. In fact, all of them go over the same thing. So what did they do unite on? All of them go over the same thing. And CPP people, whoever it is, they might not even take wrong together and say, oh, yeah, let's get unite again. If you decide to unite, we'll put all of you in the same basket and make sure we scrutinize you. Everybody will be scrutinized, Mr. Kane. In fact, we are in touch with what the other guy needs. One of the commissioners, he just published, I just forget his name, John Stewart. We are in contact with John Stewart. John Stewart has written a couple of times, and we've read his articles, so we'd like to speak with him. And we are having some good conversations with him. So tentatively, he might be on tomorrow if all the discussion goes well. If not, next weekend, he will be on John Stewart. We need to discuss his position as well. We have Master Washington on here. We have John Stewart. And we'll make sure we reach out to prominent Liberians and citizens from in Liberia and out of Liberia. This is national issue that election time. We need to educate and inform our people. You think we can sit and do that charo thing that Joe, we are doing, forget about ourselves. You take control, you get to put Johnson on call. You think we're stupid, eh? You think I'm putting it on here? You think I'm gamble been on here? Hey, one of the men in the wheelchair said we say carry him. No, we're not carrying nobody. We're not carrying no damn person in wheelchair because we're not suffering for leader. We're not sick to see somebody die in wheelchair. Don't go to that swear bien. That's why bien. If they swear that bien, not bien Liberian people, that you're a bien. That you're a bien. You're supporting the foolishness and enabling the foolish. Mr. Kane, they think enough is enough. That people will see wrong and they say, oh, that the one we want, that the one we want. Guess what happened? That's what the Liberian people want. And we inside this time around. You're bring any kind of yama and yuku, we're not taking it. We're not taking it. We must select the best from among us. We deserve better as Liberians. And this country must move forward. Just bring all kind of yuku for all yama for all. We must take it. Oh, that the one we want. And that the one the people say they want that lie, the masses not say that one. This time around, all we are the masses. We saw our more before a couple of years ago, you're the foolishness. We are the masses. And we'll make sure We select the best one among us to move the country forward. Y'all get ready for tomorrow.
My sister Ruth is telling people to cash app.
No, but Seku, you just read for article, then somebody there bounce you.
One person send $20 Ruth, and the person
That thing, man. Tomorrow we discuss the reality. The Yo-Yo said that in United Party, that dysfunctional package. We discuss tomorrow why you cancel the convention.
So,
but Mr. Let me go.
Okay, my man.
I'll find the show.
I know you get it. You getting too hot right now.
Yeah, tomorrow they fall down inside. They fall down inside.
Okay. All right. Let's take the caller here. I know Antrick is calling from Belgium. Antrick, I will take your call. I have both lines occupied right now. Right after the caller I'm going to take right after that, I will either call you or you can call back. Antrick Jello. I think this is Ben from Minnesota. Ben, the owner cover solution. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm sorry for the long wait, man. You've been on hold now for 8 minutes.
That's okay, man. That's okay. Yeah, so thanks for having me. First of all, let me make my exclusion. I'm not a doctor, but I so that I want to use it. So that's why I'm a little bit hesitant to believe some of the things that you said. It's not that you are. It's not what you say is not true. So here's the thing, though. Yes, I know people can be given steroids. I know they can get steroids to different kinds of people. But yeah, my only little problem is that steroid in most cases is, goes against people with heart diseases. Steroid and them do not work well. And let me tell you a little bit of let me tell you a little bit about steroids. So there are two different kinds of steroids. The one that the bodybuilders take, it is also in the other steroid.
Oh, so it's different, right? We are not middle.
Yeah.
So but steroid in general it doesn't go well with heart, right?
No, it does not.
So could that be the one deteriorating the mental health condition now?
Yeah, well, I mean, so let me just do it the common man way. See, when bodybuilding, the people who do bodybuilding, they take steroids so that their muscles can get big, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anytime your muscles are increasing, the heart that we have, our heart is also a muscle. So the heart muscles also increases. So our heart pumps from the left ventricle. The muscle in our place is going to get thicker. It gets thick. So when it gets thick, it's very difficult for the heart chambers to fill and then pump blood. And that's the reason why people who have heart problems, they are very skeptical with them and steroids. So I really don't know. Yes, steroids can provide strength. Yeah. So it will give you that little strength for other people, But with the men who have this heart disease, I don't know why. Like I said, I'm not a doctor and I'm not his doctor, but I just don't understand why they are doing it to him. I just don't.
Maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't know what they are doing.
The muscles of the heart muscles going to get very thicker for them to pump. And if you're having a pacemaker, it requires more work for the heart. So why are they doing it? By the way, I love your politics, my brother.
Yeah.
I was just watching the show.
Unfortunately, thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
So yes, let's go to the line here. The other person to be on hold forever. 978 number. What is your name and where are you calling from? Oh, hold on. The volume is low. Yeah, I apologize for the long hold as well. You've been on hold forever. Sorry. Are you there?
You talking to me, Sickle?
Yeah, Augusta P. Flomo, you said, right?
Oh, that's Augusta P. Flomo, and thanks for having me. I will make it really snappy and quick. You see, let me change to raw, like, you see, I can see my children from far. That's why we said it. When I told you, go down 4 years ago. The Aaron concert I broke and it doesn't mean well for this Monday. Even to the dislike of my brother said, oh my man, you like Costa, man. You Costa, I love that girlfriend. Today, when I see Costa. I said another thing again, 3.5, 4 years ago. I said today they see people they happy. But in 2 to 2.5, 3 years,
They see people will disintegrate at the time they'll be ready to choose their standard bearer. Today, what happened? The two people not together again. I will say another one. And save the show, and those listening to you, the sectional position, right about it. Joe Wakai will not be on the ballot in October of 2023. Joe Wakai will not be on the ballot. And before I give you the reason, let me say this quick. The United Ballot, when they get in the smart, Staker Witherspoon was described as slow by one guy called Alva Atopa on School Network. They will be biting. Mr. Cummings, they be blowing it. When they see that Mr. Cummings is doing this thing, then they say, oh, my opposition unit, we shouldn't attack Georgia is the common enemy. But then they will come by and give the same slow ratting. They will point Mr. Cummings and blow. Then when the ANC go ready to hit back on Mr. Wakai, opposition unit, Georgia is the common enemy here. Now, these are the reasons why I said Mr. Cummings, Joe Wakai will not be on the ballot in 2023. Do you know that Joe Wakai does not carry his own cell phone? But I said we are sure that there are too many rules, so I don't want to go too far.
No, go ahead. No, we're listening. It's a lot you don't use certain words.
His own cell phone. That's the reason why he does not carry his own cell phone. I was even read that. Number two, Joe Wakai is supposed to campaign during the midterm election or by-elections. Mr. Cummings was in the ring, was in the gutters between the houses. Mr. Cummings campaigned vigorously in the CPP one. Mr. Benina when you begin, she did her best. When it was time for Joe Biden to campaign, what happened? They flew you out of the country and brought you to America. There was a reason why they never allowed Joe Biden to campaign. And what did I say? The old man does not carry his own cell phone. Somebody got to hold it for him. And then, from all the indications, that's why I'm telling you that Joe Biden will not be on the ballot in October 2023. The only reason why the Papa waited, he delayed in announcing his running mate is simply because he wanted to raise his stake so that he will get the highest bidder. But if he didn't continue big, he's going to live a life. He will never run in October 2023. Mark my words. I've made another startling
But Augusta, before you go though.
Yes.
That is not news on SKTV. 2 years ago, we said Joseph Baga not going to run for president.
Okay.
You remember? Yeah, maybe you're not on there. We said it, and Steve has repeated it many times. And okay, that's why every time when we speak, we say if he runs. If we always put if there, if he runs. And all these things that have come to play right now were expected by some people, but a lot of people didn't see it coming. But but you said something I want to ask you. When you say Joseph Baga does not carry his own cell phone, I used to communicate with Joseph Baga.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, let me say this. That weekend where he fell off, we were taken to JFK.
Yep.
Whoever handling his phone right now can attest to this. Joseph Baga must have communicated on Friday.
Okay. This Friday?
No, that Friday. I'm talking about before that.
Okay.
We communicated on that Friday. We communicated on Saturday.
Okay.
On Sunday, the day he fell off, when I tried to communicate with him, I couldn't get hold of him, and he did not respond. That's when somebody closer to him called me and told me, "Oh, Sekou, you know that something happened to Papi is in the hospital right now." So I said, "Oh, no wonder why he didn't respond to my last message. I still have the messages here." So when you say he doesn't carry a cell phone, I don't know when this happened, but since that time, it seems like his cell phone being controlled, and people are angry. As a matter of fact, when they saw that, so Sekou of all people and this Papa being communicated, so they feel like it was not a good idea.
Okay.
But no matter what happened, what I'm trying to say here is that my personal conversation with the old man, I'm never going to reveal that. You know me. So maybe your statement is, I don't know the reason, but
so
since
let me get a reason. I got too many rules on your show, but let me get a reason. Maybe I don't think this reason is going to violate your rules, but let me get a reason. This is the reason. It's very simple. Do you know that the cell phone it interferes with the pacemaker?
Okay.
Do your research. It has been proven by the I think the FDA or whatever of the United States has been proven, scientifically proven, that you should get your cell phone away from your pacemaker. Google it, you see it. That's what I wanted to say. But thanks for having my brother. God bless you.
Wow. Thank you. Well, folks, I don't know. So those of you that were calling and I didn't answer because other people were on the line, you still have the opportunity to call in. Again, we have this person. Hold on, let me make sure because I don't want to. Yes, so we still have this one person who sent us the so the person said don't call our name, so we're not calling your name. I want to say thank you. So let's go ahead and conclude on this. Somebody is saying they didn't want to message, it makes sense. It has been a while. Because I know when the woman had his phone, he used to respond either by text message or by phone call. When we came here publicly and said that during the Eid celebration of last year, that Joseph Numa Boakai was one of the very first people that reached out to me to wish me Eid Mubarak last year. And when I got sick and I came on and said it, that I was not well, he was one of those people too that was first to wish me speedy recovery. But some of these followers and supporters, they don't know and they don't understand. But again, this is crazy. Let me take this call. Caller,
Yes,
what is your name?
hello?
Yes.
Okay, is this the SKTV?
Yes, you are live.
Okay, Seku, how you doing? This Chocho.
Chocho, how are you?
Usually I watch your show and I don't call to comment on your show.
Okay.
I like your show. The boy, the Steve man over there, he have to calm down to talk to people. Okay. Number one, Omer Boakai, with his condition, is confidentiality. If anybody want to know about Boakai condition, when you say the other TV said it, they should give for paper to put it up for every one of us to see. Okay? Over boy, he had peacemaker, and he served as president before he died. Okay? People with pacemaker, they can live longer. All right? So coming on the phone, discussing his health condition is unprofessional. It's not good.
Well, how is that unprofessional? How is that unprofessional when the man is running for president? Listen, no, I'm just asking you. I want you to talk.
It's unprofessional because you don't have record to show right now to say, oh, this is what they say he's taking a steroid. Steroid is used for a lot of things. It's used for a lot of things. Okay? If you had a record showing that this is the record they say they're giving his steroid, you have your proof. But your show is a good show. Don't use it as a bad show. The Arizona comments, he's from my country. I'm from Maryland. Okay? Arizona comment has his own history. John Weah has his own history. Every president, even the president of this country got his history. People don't put it out there. Okay? So it's not nice. Please.
All right, thank you.
You have a good show. It's not nice. Then I show you paper. The paper, those who said it, that he's taking the steroid for the Chinese man, let them bring a prescription.
Okay, no problem. We'll tell them. We'll tell them. Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay. We'll ask them to send all the prescriptions and the Chinese man, the injection, the everything. So that before I take this call, somebody, let me see here. Somebody just sent off $50 on Zelle. Let me I want to know. I want to make sure the person say don't call my name. But I like to call people's name before and tell them thank you. Just trying to see the notes if there's any. Uh, the person did not say anything. I think the first name is Eunice. Eunice, thank you so much for your donation to SKTV. $50. We appreciate it. Yes. So, caller on 612 number. What is your name and where you calling from? Yes.
Sorry, I've been listening to you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to call, because I'm in healthcare, but pacemaker is not a strange medical device. For some of us who work with it multiple times a week.
Okay.
And we're not saying that the people could die today. Because tell you the truth, young people die too.
Everybody dies.
Young people die every day in
People don't even have to get sick to die, honestly.
Yes, from little things. So we're not saying the baby should die today or he's going to die. The show basically just talking about what Front Page Africa is saying, giving the past steroids. Like, seriously, that's pushing it. And I tell you the truth, people asking where the May family. I don't even think about them because they know all of this is happening to this house. And they're still putting him out there. Second thing is he is a public figure and he will be discussed. Y'all get over it. Y'all can call 1,000 times to talk about him. Because that's what they're depending on to say, and then I don't talk about him. No, he will be discussed. Because we're not turning the country over to another person, and then 6 months from now, down the road, we start crying, how did this happen? So he will be discussed. This is not a HIPAA violation. Anything happening here, it's not a HIPAA. He's a public figure. She didn't talk about Chini pacemaker from Electronics. They talk about Biden when he was going for his colonoscopy. So he will be discussed. You'll get over it. Talking about opposition unity will happen. Maybe in the end, we'll finish laying everything down the table. Every day, the fake degree seller, that fake degree seller there, every day he stand up and he talk nonsense. Nobody go there to checkmate him. He don't even give the people in the diaspora time to call on his telephone.
No.
Nobody go there to checkmate him. When he's talking his nonsense, nobody talk. But people will sit down and say, you don't talk about the man this day. We're talking about giving a whole country presidency to this man. That's 6 years in the making, 6 years of children's life. So we will discuss it. So you better get over it. I ain't going to go into the pacemaker because pacemaker, I have medical device we work with every day. You got pros and cons. And when you are elderly guy, disadvantages for it. So I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the people that who call me, you don't talk about the man. We'll talk about him. Okay, over it. We're talking, we discuss everything we lay down the table. Thank you, Sekou.
Wow. Thank you so much. Well, folks, yes, so the person that sent that money, the name is Varian. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And the person say, call my name. I didn't steal my money like straight on. He's saying, the person don't care. When they want us to call their name, they're not afraid. Some people too, they just want to remain anonymous. But yes, I think Steve is back on. Steve,
yeah, Mr. Kanye, I know you're about to go. I know you're about to go, but
I stay here. I keep taking people call because.
Yeah, but let me say that here.
But hold on, let me take this caller. Then we'll go to you. Caller, just 701 number. What is your name and where you calling from? 4658.
Yes, Brother Sekou.
Yes.
Greetings to your platform.
Welcome.
Oh, well, yeah, I think, you're a guy, I think that you always like to be, to have a fight. You like to be fight for us every time, when it comes to this kind of information. So I'll kind of, believe your platform relating to the information that are coming up in the email from Front Page Africa. You don't have to be a rocket personnel or a political scientist to analyze the situation of the man who trying to take the position, the office of man, and I'm the president, Josh Manoria. Anyway, say good day, steady tail lions are coming to the rest of the audience. Calling for 5 logs and that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You know, I'm a set on a platform, I think less than a year ago, and two years plus, or 2 years ago, on Black Public Radio, focus on Liberia. I have put it on record related to Joseph Walker, her condition, his political, stardom. Put it on record that if I pay, and Fumo just has said that. He said that 2 years back. And but if I pay, without what I said before the election day, they will look for the party will rather put somebody up the wrong to represent him, or he may not even live before that time because of the excuse.
God forbid. Don't say that. Don't say you're not living before that time. Don't say that. Nobody pray for somebody to die. But thank you so much, brother. Okay.
No, bro. I'm not trying to.
I got you. I got you. Thank you as always for being a friend of SKTV. Thank you, sir. So, Steve, Antrik was calling from Belgium. Actually, she wanted to be part of the show, but for some reason, I want you to speak. Then I will bring her.
Yeah, Mr. Kane, thank you. I'll be very brief. I'm not here to waste too much time. The people who call it, they made a public, they make it, you don't discuss the main issue. You need to put the medical record, how many doses getting, what in the hospital. Turn your TV off, turn your phone off if you don't want to follow it. We now used quotation from there before to question CDC, to question Liberty Party people, to question the other people. Y'all go sit down somewhere. Joseph Boaga, a public figure. He won't be president. Dana OH game we playing. Dana Pape and disrespectful game we playing. Dana chair we in. Joseph Boaga will be scrutinized. Don't come tomorrow. Don't come. Don't come tomorrow. Don't listen to the show tomorrow. Please, I beg you. Because we will discuss the issue. We will talk about it. In fact, we'll talk about the pacemaker. We will talk about the steroid. We will go into it in depth. You think we're stupid in the play? You think we're stupid?
So let me ask you.
You
also talk about reporting a guy that could possibly have the medical record in your possession.
Yes, tomorrow. Relax. Tomorrow, the show will be hard.
They don't want to know that whether somebody can.
Mr. Cannon, the medical record is available, and I know who got a medical record. I know exactly what went on behind closed. I challenge him to say that loud. Even nobody they involved. Yeah. Let me tell you something. That's what they can say. Oh, that political season here. For me, there is no such thing as political season. We're not here to. Anybody want to get there? Go sue me. The fire will come out. And we'll see you here with Lisa. Tomorrow we'll discuss Joseph Human Poaka. Sunday we'll discuss Joseph Human Poaka. We don't care. Anybody that party will in, what are you talking? As will be a friend. Joseph Poaka situation will be discussed in depth. You may nobody fair at your business. You're now playing all kind of different things. We hear you're playing, we know you're playing whatever title you get. That scam, it will not work. Especially on me and Sekou. It will not work. Let me tell you today, it will not work. Anything y'all want to say, y'all go say. Y'all want to read anything, y'all go read. I don't care. We'll discuss the issue. This time around, nobody will fool us to get into that mansion. We will scrutinize everybody. Even when Alexander Kumi announced his running mate, we will scrutinize his running mate. Let me tell you today, we will scrutinize Charlie Bronsky. We will scrutinize whether that person is female or like Yombly or whoever he announces. We will scrutinize that person. You think said anything like joking thing, eh? I see Unity Party bouncing around. You go find see yourself, man. We're discussing your political issue. You think that feeling we're discussing? We're discussing issue. Joseph Boaga will be discussed. And we're tired of playing for Jeremiah Kuhn and anything what they're trying to do. Jeremiah Kuhn, Senator Darius Dillon, Yombly Kanga Lawrence. Tomorrow we'll discuss the issue now. Tomorrow we'll discuss the issue. They can't do nothing. I don't want to say that. You can do nothing. We'll discuss the issue that LeBron we're talking about.
we discuss it. So Mr. Kano, even be shaking on Tony, people that call they show that good show and they want they're not discussing on you're right.
See, while you stay here, I want to say this. Somehow, my little brother talking about the politics going to be serious. They're taking a new trend. How they're going to be discussing people's personal or private life and stuff like that. That's right. That's a
Yeah,
fair game.
we talk about
If
it.
somebody,
But yeah, I mean,
somebody running for
speaking.
political office, you talk about them. You talk about their personal life. You talk about their private life. You talk about whatever their situation is. That's fine. If somebody not running for something, you start to talk about their private life. They got the right. They got the right. The same way Jonah Banga and everybody got the right to sue us or to take us anywhere if we discuss anything about them. Not like that's fine. If anybody also choose to discuss other people's private life, that person will have the right either respond to
Yeah,
you,
you want
take you to court,
you
or
want
whatever
to
they
say
want to do
that
to you
they want
in their
that
power, they can do it. So
trust me.
it's okay. Everybody has the right to do whatever they want
Trust
to
me
do.
with anybody.
Just be ready to live by the consequences. Period. So it's okay to talk about
Mr.
anybody
Kane,
want to talk about their personal life or private
United
life or
Minded People,
public life.
CDC.
It's fine.
What kind of threat CDC not give
We
up?
will get
What kind of threat?
we heard more than that.
But
Yeah.
Mr. Kane, what kind of threat we not
We
receive
have
here?
the threat of being killed. So that's more than even discussing
What
anything
kind of
else.
threat we not receive here? We will discuss no, tomorrow. We'll tell you you know that in United Party. We'll tell you who tell you anything about Joseph Boaga then? Who tell you the particular thing about Joseph Boaga? And look, the more you push a thing, I can tell you today, Joseph Boaga medical record will cut us out.
Yeah.
You watch and see.
Because since that's what they're asking for,
You watch and see. You
it's
keep
going to
fooling
come out.
around. You ain't
Yeah.
see nothing here. You ain't see nothing here. But you know what, Mr. Kane? Even if they come and say, you know what they'll do? Those people's minds are already made up.
Washing our face.
They were dismiss it, or they will say, oh, that. Imagine the people defending Prince Johnson and Jeremiah Kuhn. Imagine that what they can do. The desperate people who projected a feeling on other people that oh the person desperate. You are the other person who desperate to be giving somebody past terror. Only for your personal aggrandizement, for you to come to power to get political job. Who's desperate? You're already your pass already. You're just projecting your feelings on people. You're projecting your feelings on people. And me, I can say, we will continue to discuss Liberia issue. Nobody can do nothing to anybody. Nobody should be afraid. What are you talking? We're discussing the issue. But I will get on the radio tomorrow and on Sunday. We inside now. A political, I'm not in political season. Every day for me in a political season, we'll discuss the issue. Nobody should be afraid. You're kind of, when you're going on a platform and when they're talking fully never other people, you can censor the intelligence and I discuss it. And you can be there passing around reading. And you can be talking funny for the thing. Oh, just that I can't learn and also. We're not like I said, when French men tell you yuku, when French men tell you yuku, it may not good. We're not putting no yuku in the chair again. It's not happening, we deserve better. Like, no swear behind us. Swear only behind the greedy people, swear behind the bad people, swear behind the people who feel entitled. That they will just take anybody and then be them president. So that means we'll come here after 6 years, after October 10. That means we'll come here and be wasting my time because group of greedy people then decide to do certain things. There's not gonna leave that thing, man. I'm coming to the hall with ER roasted me, drink our time. Tomorrow morning, first thing first, sharp, I'll be up. We'll get a show ready, we'll roll. Yeah, go get there. You can't do nothing. You go get there.
By the way, Chairman, who's supposed to be here on Sunday?
Wow, what thing? That thing, Chairman Musa Belete stand on the wall, the rocket shaking over the wasting stand will stand on it. You get perfect opportunity. And I will say it from day one. I said it on the show. I wanted to say it. The CPP people should have destined themselves long time ago from Dr. Francine and other person who go on apply. We don't want to say that Stanton and that group were never in your field. We told y'all, you're not listening to us. You're now you won't cry. We don't care, man. Anything you want to do, you do it. Long time you should have put Stanton away, put Eugene Fagon away because both of them, they are liars and crooks. But you're not listening to us. You're not listening to us. You're an institution. You get people on the platform that are friendly, or you smile as your own beauty content. Who get time for that one? You discussing politics, you'll be smiling with a smirking. And I want to be saying I will listen to. We'll talk yourself.
How do you cry?
But I be the passion of the honor. Now I let the chairman, what the chairman say yesterday. Anybody who that you don't looking for man, you looking for attention, or you call me boom. Simple. He even support any kind of restriction, anybody, all of them. All of them, because the last year, Mr. Kanye, you know what it means to be somewhere. And you know what Stanton has done cleverly to them? Stanton only brought them there to use them as a decoy. So that when he's ready to go after Mr. Cummings and go after the CPP, he can have a alibi to say, hey, oh yeah, get your people on the platform now. That's all. So they're just there like decorations. That's it. That is it. And that's just the truth of the matter. So, I mean, it is what it is. But you'll be there, you'll be joking. You'll be joking. I told you from day one, Stanton is a dangerous man. It's a no-go zone. He's a dangerous man. The sooner, like you're the one resurrected Spoon Talk was gone. And now all ANC people were parked up there. Stanton recruited a group of guys after the other guys left him. So he recruited the people that we recruited, all of them were ANC supporters. He wouldn't did that to come back later on to mess with them. That's it. And that's what he been doing. But now he's going even further. While using Fagon or using if President John Weir can fire using Fagon on Sunday, President John Weir fire using Fagon. Just think about it. Using Fagon before he even started to work in the government, they're declaring as government non-governmental material that I want. I see you ready about the pool. They see where they use Costa, they see where they want to use Eugene Fagon. But tomorrow will be on the show, man. Y'all can't tomorrow you're feeling your way of feeling jagged. You will not do nothing. Free you can do.
All right. It's okay. Thank you. Let's take my sister here, Antrik Giallo from Belgium. Antrik, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm so sorry for the long way. I know you were calling back to back, but both lines were occupied with a lot of calls.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, go ahead quickly.
The show is for us. So
yeah, you've been here from the beginning.
We are in and out, and I enjoy the show today. Moses, you said it all. It's not time for opposition unity or Bassa is confidential, and that Bassa is a public figure. Bassa is running for the presidency of the Republic of Liberia. That means everything about him is on the table.
Yep.
And nobody is going to stop us anymore. We're not doing no diplomacy again, no professionalism again, nothing. Everybody know their side. Now we are fighting for Liberia. When you can make it in the heat, then you stay in the kitchen. We coming for everyone. You say coming for ANC people, we getting ready for you. One let me are ready. The thing you know about me, you must talk it. Because when I'm coming for you, I will come for you. Every angle, I will attack you from every angle. JNB must bring out his report. He bring out a report, we will bring it up for him. Because he won't be president. So we got to know who we put in there. The first thing first, we're going for his vice president, who is a human trafficker, who is there extracting the parts of our children, our women, our innocent citizens.
Allegedly.
They may have been investigated, the report is there. So we'll just make use of the laws of Liberia. We coming for another George Weah in a seat again. The way your talk so-called Weah, you're bringing a seat. He's a drug dealer. He's a criminal, a 419er. And everything just went from bad to worse because there's no one to audit or do check and balance. Drugs just come in the country anyhow they want to. People just use Liberia to be a playground for crimes. It's not going to happen. We're not going to sit on the fence anymore. We will fight for our country and we will fight for it to the last.
Thank you. Wow. That
is what I have to say. Let them get ready. The gloves are out and we are getting ready. When you know you're able to fight us, come and fight. We are prepared for Liberia. This time around, we will stand up for our country. Enough is enough. This is where we stop. We draw the line. This election, Mr. Commissioner will not tell us to say stop. We listen. We will not stop. We are fighting for the survival of our generation that come after us, because our own, they already not mess up with us. We got to fight to make sure that the generation that coming after us, there will be a good and better Liberia.
My sister, thank you.
And change is coming.
Wow.
We ain't got time for you. Joseph Bassa coming for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Y'all get ready.
We got to leave it at thank you, my sister. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Sekou.
That was Entric from all the way Belgium, Europe. I know Prince has been calling, but we have both lines occupied, so I couldn't take your call. You can call now the other line. We will take it. Caller here on the first line, 612 number. Last 4 digit is 0589. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Sekou. Thank you for taking my call. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you are very loud and clear.
Yeah, I just few points I want to make here. So, number one, just the entitlement syndrome of our, UP brothers and sisters, the way they get so angry.
But you didn't tell me your name, brother. The people want to know who's called.
My name is Derek from Minnesota.
Derek, okay, yeah. I know your voice. When I hear your voice, I know who he is, but I just wanted you to call your name. But welcome, go ahead.
Yeah, so like I said, man, just the entitlement syndrome of our brothers and sisters from the UP, the way they get so angry, as if, I had to say, as if Mr. Burger is going to last forever. This is life. People born to get old, they get weak and everything. So they got to be ready for change. So they shouldn't handle Mr. Burger is so entitled to the presidency that without him, they cannot pick anybody else. That's my first point. My next point is, when we talk about, somebody being a public figure, Mr. Burger is wanting to be our father. Basically, they say the presidency or the president is the father or the mother of the home, right? So we are the children. So are they saying that we the children can discuss our father or our mother health? What are you trying to say? It's ludicrous because, at the end of the day, the man trying to lead us. He's going to be our leader. He's going to be our general. So if our general cannot lead us, it's not healthy enough to lead us. Then where are we heading to? That's my next point. And my last point is this. Mr. Burger is not innocent. So, Mr. Burger, by all accounts, he's playing a very dangerous game. They say, if they're playing workout, this just want this man to hang in there for a little bit, just long enough for him to get to the president.
Yeah.
And then he can step out the way now, you know what I mean? Then now they got the country. So if this plan work out, that means Mr. Burger is prepared to give our country to Jeremiah Cohn or Prince Johnson. This is very dangerous.
Yeah.
So he's not innocent. So if the information is out there for us to discuss it has to be discussed. And I hope his plan does not work because Liberia has been through so much. Our people deserve better. There's so much our country is going through. People are losing their lives on a daily basis. And Mr. Burger, he either do the honorable thing, step out of the way, or nature's going to do it for us. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So the last caller here will be Prince. Prince been calling both lines over and over and over. Let's see here. Hopefully, we'll get Prince, then we will call it a day. But I mean, it has been a very, very important show. Hello, Prince. Hello. Yeah, I know you've been calling back to back, but we were both lines were occupied. Go ahead quickly. Hello, Prince, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Sekou. Just trying to get away to a quiet place.
Okay, go ahead quickly.
Yeah, thank you, Sekou. Yeah, look, like the other caller said, the lady, my sister, and like you guys have been saying, I don't know, maybe we should go back and listen to from the day you guys take on the tax to be able to tell our people the honest truth. The line has already been drawn. It's clear. Look at the size. Look at the players. Yeah. Look at the individuals who are coming out today, who have been deliberate about telling us that Liberia does not deserve better, but Liberia deserves to be the way they want it to be. Look at the individual, look at the names. I think, and I will always say again, I emphasize it again, we can talk all we want to talk. I mean, I'm glad you guys are on the air in Liberia, and you guys are counteracting or fighting against all the fake propaganda that Senator Waterspoon and the lack of Eugene are spitting out there. But we have to do more. Just that you guys are doing your part. We can call on here all day. We can talk, but we need to own this thing. We need to call our people back home. We need to recruit people, an army back home, small group of people back home. Tell them what is at stake. Empower them, encourage them, mobilize them, and tell them that Liberia has to come out of this circle here. The circle that few people feel that because they keep our people in the condition our people are, so they can take turns. It can be like a susu. Oh, and you need to party eat. Then also another group of people come, what the name, they come and eat. But when you talk about changing Liberia, they will do everything. Can you imagine what they are planning? The kind of things. Somebody just call me. Or Unity Partisan official, and will release that information. Pay Prophet Key $360 to go after that Charlene Broskin, and he shot that woman and her father.
That's okay.
We'll release that information when I talk about Unity Party official. Seku, we are owning this thing. These people will not get away this time around. We are the generation that are meant to stand up against this particular tactics. The old game. Just for what? Wealth? Little bit of money here and money there? And our people in that kind of condition they're in? We need to. You're in America here. You know what is right for Liberia. You believe in communists. You know that communists will make a difference. You believe in other political leaders that you know that can make a difference. Call people on the ground. Tell them, small group of people, encourage them, provide resources for them. Because CDC plan, I believe that Stanton Waterspoon and Eugene Van Gogh are working for CDC indirectly, but Joseph Baga doesn't really just know it yet. No one Musa Billy said. But the only way against it for to prepare our people mind, because they will want to frustrate our people tomorrow so they can say they win the election because our people didn't turn out to the poll. But we will fight it and we'll fight against it. And Sekou, thank you guys for what you're doing, and we'll try our best to help to. I know how capital intensive this thing is, but we need to. Sometimes you can be modest about it.
I've been here almost 3 hours now. I'm just 3 minutes, less than 3 hours. I gotta go now.
Yeah, 3 hours. Can you imagine that? 3 hours. Sekou work for. How many work for hour? So,
3 hours for free.
All right. Thank you so much, Sekou.
Thank you. 3 hours for free, but it's okay. We're doing it for the Liberian people in Liberia, so it's all right. We still appreciate those that have been chipping in $1, $5 to support SKTV. Those things come, they go a long way. So we appreciate everybody. We are here for 3 hours now. We are like 2 hours, 58 minutes and 30 seconds. But let me say this before we go. Let's try to be tolerant. Stop getting in your feelings when your person is discussed. Everybody know for a fact that those who continue to talk about Kumis's comments about lifestyle and this and that, they know that they have nothing against him. The fact that the man came up and denied it, the fact that you see the man, his wife, on a daily basis, the fact that you can see the man as a decent person, decent human being, a father, well-accomplished family man. So when people come, they run their mouth and talk about those things, you shouldn't be actually angry and respond to them in like manner. Because the person, they have nothing else to counter the argument with Mr. Cummings. Similarly, if somebody were talking about something about Joseph Boakai that are unreal, that are not true, then I will have problem with you. But the health thing is not a secret anymore. The man himself told the world that I'm sick. I was not feeling well because of the pressure from the campaign and the 12 years of vice presidency. Team must ask, oh, so did you go there for a checkup, for physical? They may say, yes, I got pacemaker. That I developed these things, for what happened. Now you still subjecting the man to the same thing that he said that gave him the sickness. Is that fair to him? No, it's not. So, honestly speaking, I still believe in my mind that Vice President Barker might not wrong. But if he wrongs at his own detriment, then it will be because of the wickedness of people who are pushing him for their selfish agenda. Honestly speaking, it's bad. Some people are supporting him because they're from the same country. Some people are supporting him because some people are supporting him even though they are not running for any government position, they are not getting any position, but because they fight the men from Lofa, they support him. Some people supporting him because they be on Unity Party forever. They will support it. They see that sense of entitlement. Some people support him because they hate certain people. And most of the elite government official people then will be in government. They are against commies because they don't want change. They want the status quo to remain. They want to make sure that Joseph Barker is there, so they too can find their way through, to take position. These things are clear and we know it. Why is it that they get agitated? Why is it they get angry so hard? If you call me, insult me, calling me names. Some of them respect me so much. But when you say the truth, it hurt them so much, they will just lose their cool and attack me or insult me. I'm cooked. Well cooked and seasoned, trust me. I've been attacked, I've been insulted. My family, my wife and children have been involved in people's attack. Nobody is exempted when it comes to people attacking me. But trust me, the more you attack me, it energizes me to talk more, to say more, to do more. Every time you attack me, it embodies me in a way that maybe I'm doing something good. That's why bad people don't like that. But good people appreciate it. Every day they call me and tell me thank you. But let me say this to you to close. This is politics. Don't take it personal. People will discuss what they want to discuss. People will discuss what needs to be discussed. You can't do nothing about it. So let's be tolerant with each other. Come here. If I'm saying something you don't like, call me and say, oh, Sekou, call on the show. Sekou, what you say is not true. Here are the facts. Put the fact out there. Let that if you have it. But just insulting will not help you. If you come here, you say something, you insult us, you come here, you write something, we can delete your comment. Nobody will see it. We can block you. You don't even have the opportunity to come here anymore. But we are tolerant of everybody. We want to make sure you come here to debunk what we're saying if you don't believe it. If we are saying something that you think is a lie, you come and present the facts. But you don't do that. You just come and curse people. That's why we don't, tolerate the kind of people. Tolerance, in my opinion, is that everybody should be given a level playing field to come and express themselves, say whatever they want to say. Steve is Steve. Sekou is Sekou. Steve is an integral part of this platform. Steve is very important to this platform. As a matter of fact, Steve is the boom behind this platform. Sometimes when I'm sick of Liberian people behavior, or people, the dishonesty, Steve will tell me, Mr. Kenneth, you have done a lot. You've been in this thing way before me. You have sacrificed a lot. Please don't give up. Yes, Steve is very important. You may not like the way some things will come out when he's saying it, but Steve is Steve. Some people, like I said earlier, some people they are passionate when they talk. Some people will receive it as being rude. Some people receive it as being angry, emotional. People attach different connotations to how they feel about you when you speak. But you are who you are. Yeah, I will always advise Steve to be calm, even sometimes expressing himself to even go out of his way to, to be a little bit soft. But that's who he is. When he's passionate with anything he's saying it's the body language, the expression, it is what it is. So get used to it. All you do, call in if you have the facts. If you can debunk whatever Steve is saying or what I'm saying, just call in and tell us that we are not telling the truth. But insulting people, calling people names will not help. Everything in politics is a fair game, especially those who are public figures. If you want to insult me, some people consider me as a public figure as well. That's why I told my wife, my children, everybody, do not insult anybody who insults me on Facebook or anywhere else. Do not respond to them. If I didn't put myself up here, they will not come after me. If I don't say, you know what, I have to say the truth, they will not come after me. Because when the truth is said about somebody, they will be agitated, they will be angry, they will attack. So those things are expected. If Baka didn't put himself up there, that he wants to run for president, nobody will really go after him. Nobody will care about him. There are a lot of older folks in Liberia. Who knows them? Nobody even talk about them. Because why? They live in their ordinary life. But Baka is trying to take state power, to decide the fate of the entire country. Then the people in that country, you tell them, they will not talk, oh, that province say, that province say. Come on, man. You got to be serious. You got to be serious. There's no privacy when you're a public figure. Nothing, absolutely. Thank you all. And I appreciate the two people that sent us money. $20 on Zelle, $50 on, gentlemen, want to make sure. $50 on Zelle, $20 on Cash App. We appreciate. And the person that sent the other one is called, I called that person name earlier. I want to say thank you so much. Sister Ruth, Miata, everybody. Trust me, we appreciate you guys. Sharing the show alone is a big deal. Staying with us for 2 hours, 3 hours without going anywhere is a big deal. We really appreciate it. Without you, we would not be here. Trust me, we appreciate everything. Money is important, but money is not everything to life. Some people got money right now, they got nobody around them. I've seen platforms that they got money, they got a lot of money. But nobody watch them. Nobody go there. So now there'll be one person watching them. So I want to say thank you to you all. It was nice being here. We'll be here tomorrow. We'll have a big show tomorrow. We got a lot of information to share with you. A whole lot, like Steve put it, a whole lot. We'll also be discussing communities running mate and the drug thing that happened in Liberia. $100+ million worth of drugs. The people that were arrested, they are all being set free to go free. We tell you in this place here that the people there in government, the big people there close to power, people in power are the ones running the drugs cartels in Liberia. Now the court, criminal could see, acquitted all the people, free for them to go. In fact, the court even ordering that the $100,000+ that was taken from the people when they were arrested, that they should return their money right away. We will give you detail tomorrow. It is unfortunate, but those are the reality of Liberia. People do whatever they want to do because they're in power. That's why change is needed in Liberia. If we want to be like other countries, if we want to be a better country, change is required. We thank you, we love you, and we'll be here tomorrow.